Can't come onto the show. He's still busy over there. Hey guys, welcome to the after show where the drama continues, unfortunately.
What's going on today, man? What the hell?
JJ.
I go to one birthday party and all hell breaks loose.
I know, I think it's because you're away, Marco is away. There's no like anchorage to ground this whole situation. Wow.
I don't know
Absolutely
what to say.
ridiculous.
I was in such a rush to get on, I didn't even light my candles.
Deacon, thank you for the super chat. For your powdered
Very low base
eggs on your trip. Oh my god.
You got a new
Thank you.
member.
Shot in the dark. Welcome to the after show.
Hey, guys. You got a new member, Andrew T.
Oh, Andrew T. Thank
Welcome,
you so much
Andrew
for
T.
becoming a member. It really means a lot to me. Man,
I came on Archie at the very end. I heard he was going nuts, but I missed it. Oh, you got some competition. Perth Luxury live in 30 minutes.
Perf.
No dirty laundry being aired, he says.
Yeah, actually, Perf Luxury, he took a massive hit. Man,
Why?
Archie was just completely,
my man Claude in the house. What's up, Claude?
Did you hear what happened was Archie said like, hey, my whiskey's running out, send me another bottle, and Perf said like, I don't know about today's stream, and then Archie kicked him off.
He's making a lot of friends today, huh?
Yeah, he's fucking stabbing everyone. It's just absolute disaster.
You sent the machine the wrong link.
Oh.
He said it must have the wrong. Just drop it in the chat so he could click it.
Do it again. Yeah.
Oh, he can't even see it.
Oh.
Send it in his
do
Instagram.
it again. Oh my god, I could have probably.
I tell you, man, this is like as the tourbillon turns. This is some soap opera.
It's one thing after another.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
Claude C, $5. Tim,
Pretty
you need
weak.
an edible. I hope that RC2K007 guy is still around. Rich, if you're watching, message me because he was supposed to take me out for drinks tonight. So I'm really hoping that he's watching, and then that in a couple hours somebody will buy me a drink because I need a fucking drink. And by the way, guys, thank you all for the support. And man, I'm just trying.
Tim, I heard you were getting it on both ends today.
Fuck me, Dad. On 3 ends, man. Everybody.
3 ends? I thought you only have 2 ends.
Dude, I have like 4.
This is what happens when you do live stream pre-show and post-show.
Man,
you get it in 3 ends.
It's unbelievable.
Holy shit, you live streamed for 4.5 hours before?
Yes, it was like way before the actual
going
thing.
full time on the
during,
YouTube.
after.
Huh?
Hey, Oshin, welcome to the after show. Thank you for joining.
Hey, man. Hey, guys.
Hey, let me just get these super chats.
Yeah.
Claude C, $5. Tim, you need an edible. Relax. Yeah, I hope Rich is watching. Rich, please message me. DC in LV, $5. AC3 behavior was absolutely disgusting. He owes you and Marco a huge apology. We're gonna see it tomorrow. It was very disappointing, and like we worked really hard to make Archie a little bit more calm. And the worst part is I invited Paul to come and join Archie,
right,
and Nico as well.
Yeah, why didn't he go on with Paul? Why didn't he go on with Archie? I don't understand.
It could be 2 reasons. It could be because he had trouble using the link. He couldn't transfer. I might have even sent the wrong link. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I just thought like it would make more sense. I mean, from the drift I caught of it, he kind of yelled at Marco for saying something that Archie said.
No,
why wouldn't you confront Archie about it himself?
Yeah,
yes, that's exactly what it was.
But actually, so I have a viewer who sent me that it's possible that Marco said something very similar. Okay, so
he did actually say it.
It's possible there was something
I mean,
very
look,
close.
I just got the cliff notes on this, so I'm not like
Yeah.
jumping to any conclusion.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
I
saying,
don't wanna.
because I heard him say something about like if you're in the same room, but like
Yeah.
if you can actually confront the guy with the gun, wouldn't you go on there and
Yeah.
confront him?
He didn't.
you
He
know,
did. The guy who
instead of
emailed it.
Marco?
He didn't send me the. Let's see. He didn't send me where he said it. Like I replied to him like, hey, can you
Right.
send me the proof, the link where this is?
Right.
But he hasn't replied to me yet. So I don't want to go ahead of like probably by tomorrow
get
we'll
what you-
find it. And if you guys, guys, if you're watching, if you can find the link, please email it to
Surely
me.
someone can find the fucking video. Someone
Yeah.
can.
Right.
If it
Anthony-
exists.
Marco,
Well,
chin
yeah,
up,
what do-
young man.
Yeah, no, Marco, he's a sweet guy. I mean, look, he admits it. He will, if he said it, he'll apologize for it.
He was apologizing
Yeah.
for something he wasn't even sure he did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Right.
Nico wasn't even sure he did it either. Nico said, but if you're in the room
Yeah.
and you
Yes.
egg on the other person doing it, then you're
You're also
complicit.
responsible. Yeah.
Right? You're
The
complicit
complicity,
in
yeah.
the same you're in the same crime. That's what he was saying. So I was like, oh, hold on. He's not accusing Marco of actually anything. He's accusing him of
Because
he's accusing someone he's associated
yeah,
with.
I
of
think by
something.
the end we
Right.
convinced Nico enough to actually believe that maybe Marco didn't say it, but we're just not
Yeah.
100% sure right now.
I like to
think-
take a quote from Tom Cruise and say, "Show me the money."
Yeah,
Show
we
me
want
the money.
link. We want
Don't
the
make a
link.
blanket accusation and say, "Well, if you didn't say it, you were there when someone said it." I mean,
Uh,
that's just my opinion.
Most
Yeah.
important is that
I
Marco,
can't be mad about something I'm not
Yeah.
even sure what exactly was said.
Right.
You know what I mean? But-
Meanwhile, Marco's feeling super hurt because
Yeah.
why? Because Nico is this big figure on
Right.
YouTube. If Nico was some dickhead in a supermarket he's passing by,
Yeah.
he'd tell him to go fuck himself.
Right.
And this currency annoys me.
Yeah.
That's be
It's
like,
like
if you curse Marco out, he'd be devastated because he looks up to you. You know what I mean? He's a
Yeah,
young
but it
guy.
shouldn't. If he does, it shouldn't be because of the number of subs I have. It should be because maybe he likes what I do and I like what he does.
Right. Right.
If Marco went on to a channel and went, truth is I don't like the time to watch channel. I think it's fucking boring. His videos are far too long. I'd be hurt. Why? Because I respect Marco.
Yeah.
Right.
But what's Nico's currency? It's his subs. Really, do we all look up to his magnificent work? No, we don't. It's just reaction videos and him pulling his top off and his team working the SEO algorithm. But because he has those numbers, and by the way, this is a virus that's been going around a lot. The only reason that fucking Roman and Paul and et cetera, and I love Paul as my friend, I hate to, but
Just
the
keeping it
only
above
reason they're
board.
paying attention to the Timepiece Gentleman is because the number of subs. This is a currency that is new to them.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of fucking gross, to be quite honest with you.
Anthony Napolitan, $2. Bloodbath. Tim, yeah, you tell me, man. It's brutal. Daniel Katz, Oshin waiting for. Oh, yep, we got that. Thank you. Sorry, Oshin, for sending you the wrong.
That's
wrong
okay.
link.
It's all right. I was like by myself in a chat for a minute going, this is cool.
You know,
Oh, shit.
I gotta say, I think Marco. So before you read this, Tim, I just want to say because I
Yep.
don't want to forget. I think Marco was taken back and a little by surprise.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wished maybe a little more level-headed. There would have been some better responses because, come on, you can't say because you're on a stream with someone you're responsible for what they say. You can't
No.
equate that to a murder scene. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it right now. That's outright ridiculous. And if you want to debate me on that, you can hop on.
He's not.
Because
He's not in
that's like
fairness,
saying you're friends with. I'm sorry to cut you off, Oshin, but that's like saying you're complicit in TPG stunt because you went on stream with him. You know, nobody said that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to equate that is complete bullshit.
Yeah,
You
he's
know-
kind of
And
making
you're picking
everyone
on
complicit.
you're picking on him because he's a young impressionable kid. To be honest,
Yeah, let
that's
me
the
just-
that's
let
the
me-
gist I got from it. But
Yeah.
again, I just got the cliff notes.
Meanwhile, this is coming from a guy. This is coming from a guy who's made a career on YouTube
ripping
from
people.
dissing people, ripping people a new asshole.
Right.
I mean, one of my favorite things about Nico's channel originally was He called everyone a cunt. He called C word was all over the place. He's like the producer Michael video was. Oh, he knows nothing, and he was just. Oh, it was a nice watch, but the thing I said on my reaction video to producer Michael that eventually got striked. But his whole shtick is to rip people a new one.
Imagine how those people's families feel when they watch it, right?
Right. I'm like,
come on, bro. It's hypocritical. Like, I don't want to rip Nico because he's not here. If he wants to hop on and talk about it.
If you want to hop on, Nico,
we're here. We're here. Marco's not here, but we're here if you want to talk about it.
You better get ready.
Right. Because I'm not going to apologize like Marco. I mean, I'm going to actually have some critical thoughts on
No, but Marco's a strong-headed fella, and he was taken off guard.
Right.
Yeah, he was also at the meeting. He was going through a lot. Like
he had a lot of
he
stuff, and he tried to answer. All of a sudden, he had this guy with 500,000 subs, fucking, coming at him, and he's there with his phone and a bad connection. God bless him. I think Marco is one of the great new watch guys. He knows a lot of stuff. He's the future Tim Mosso. I believe.
I just think it sucks to make a young guy that's just starting out feel like shit when you could guide him a lot better instead of. I don't know what happened beforehand. Did he go off on him before he came on the live?
But look, I think.
Tim, hold on, but I know you're going to defend to keep the. I know what you know, and that's fine. And I'm not trying to stir it up. I'm just asking. Did he go off on Marco at a different stream? Because a lot of people were saying he went off on him beforehand.
By the end, they shook hands, guys. We have to be level-headed at the end here, right? At the end, Marco and Nico, they shook hands. They understood, they understood kind of each other in their own way. I mean, we can disagree with them, but
they exchanged numbers, and hopefully they'll shake hands and all of that. And it'll be great.
Let's not look.
I'm just a little confused about a couple of things, Tim. That's all. I feel like some of it was hypocritical. I'm not going to hide the truth. I got nothing against Nico. I could care less. I'm just saying. I think it was some parts were a little hypocritical.
Sure. I mean, everybody could be.
You can't blame Marco for AC3. Archie's been doing this shit since the late '90s. I mean,
and you got to get over that. Like anybody who takes it seriously. I mean, I understand Paul shutting him down tonight because Paul had a rough night.
Right.
And Paul smiled his way through that. And eventually just turned off the camera and went to bed. And I feel bad for Paul. It was a tough interview for him. And he just there was a lot of truth in what Archie is brutal and horrific and uncouth and unsavory constantly. And like a spoiled child, but there's something in there that he says that's true, and you're like, God damn it, he's right. Like it hurts to admit, but I understand Paul turning off. If Archie wants to go off on me, he's welcome to. That's his thing. That's his whole thing. That's why we like him. If we didn't like it, we would never tune in. People pay to send in their watch collection, and they actually specify, please don't hold back.
Right.
And he reads their 5 watch collection and goes, this is all shit. I said, they want to hear that. It's like spit on me, kick me in the face. That's what they want. It's like a sadomasochism.
But you know what the funny part is? Arch doesn't do himself any favors because he could have just been nice to Paul and had everything been kumbaya, but that's not what Arch is about. Arch keeps it real, even when it hurts him. You know what I mean?
Even when he's fucking himself.
Right, exactly. Yeah. He can't help but to keep it real, even when it fucks himself. So
guys, let me get through these super chats because people will really get upset at me because last time I didn't catch all the super chats and there was a riot. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone.
That's okay, man. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Mark P, why should we continue support you when Netflix is £15 a month? I think it's 8, and the super chatting to content makes it 20 times that for less value. Great point. We have reached the point when this is crazy and we should all stop. I mean, I don't know. There's just something about watching this show and super chatting and being involved in this madness that is very addicting. It's like I
like that they use the word addicting instead of addictive. That's amazing English. I love English is a beautiful language. I love when it's used well.
Claude C, $2. JJ, NicoLeonard is a coward and won't face Archie.
NicoLeonard.
Nico
NicoLeonard.
Yeah, Nico. I was just trying to read the way he said it.
Oh, yeah.
Nico
Sorry.
Leonard. Nico Leonard. Yeah, of course.
I think he would face Arch.
Yeah,
I think that would be great
come
for both
on.
of their views if they had it out on a stream. That
Well,
would be
Archie would
amazing.
definitely accept.
Yeah.
Of course he would. We know why he would.
And I just want to go on record. I did say AC3 is, that's just how he is, good or bad. I also don't agree with everything he does. I would have been nicer to Paul, but that's what separates us from him. Archie's his own man with his own thoughts, and nobody could be responsible for what he says. To be honest with you, whether you're on the same chat or not. I mean, I think it just drags on and gets boring talking about the same shit. I'd prefer to talk watches. We've said our piece about the whole TPG saga, and I don't want to keep harping on it, but that's just my own personal thought.
I feel
sorry guys, because these chats are gonna be deleted soon. Even if Marco, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Even if Marco said something, who cares? Because Nico is offended. Oh no, Nico is offended. Never apologize for offending manipulative asshats. Whew. I mean, look, Claude C, $2, Timeless Watch Channel, I love you, but Zero West is garbage. Damn. C Stone, $10. All of you psychopaths sycophants. I'm sorry. Thank you. Great catch, JJ. Sycophants for Archie are just as vile as his words. Marco should not be taking the blame for something his baboon said. Now, I do want to. It's possible. It's possible. It's unfortunate, but it's possible that he might have said it. Although
that's rough.
Yeah, it's just somebody emailed me and they said they remember it, and we're gonna look through it, and if he did say it, Marco already apologized for it, so we'll get through it, because we do have to get through it, because once he apologizes, it's behind us. We can move forward as a community. And
Super chat.
Sure that we're never gonna. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nico is small-time comedian with a dark side, trolling Marco, who has a heart of gold. Of course, guys, we love our Marco.
The sad part is that Marco's such a smart guy.
Yeah.
That if he realizes he did say it,
yeah,
that will make him shy away a little, because smart people do that.
Yeah.
It's these dumb fuckers who they keep on. Tenacity is the Harrison Ford said it years ago. Tenacity is the only currency in the show business. Exactly. You just keep on chugging on.
Because we don't want some fucker to then pull it up and say that, you see, he did say it, because that would be.
I hope Marco goes. Yeah. If he did say it, I hope Marco goes. You know what? I did say that, and shucks, that was awful, and keeps going. And it might be rough for a while if there's any repercussions. He's too small for there to be.
Nico
look at
timepiece. He's okay. Nico said he wants to move forward, not backward.
There could be a good relationship there, because Nico, he's a smart fella, and there could be, one of my best friends ever in my life. The first time I ever met him, I didn't like him, and he didn't like me, and we had a fight.
Yeah,
we were 13 years old. We had a fight, and then we made up, and we gave each other a hug, and we've been friends ever since. And you know what? Maybe Marco is destined for great things, and Nico's going to take him under his wing. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? Because I think Marco deserves it. Yeah. Marco, you all deserve it, by the way. And Marco definitely does. He's a very, very smart young fella. He's the next Tim Mosso or better.
The people can change. Exactly. And I think
Marco, and if Nico wants to take him under his wing with his 500,000 subs, I'll be smiling.
Incredible.
In the background going, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing that happened. I have to say, on a positive note, and I know there haven't been many positive notes tonight in any way, but on a positive note, the repercussions of this whole scandal and all of this stuff, there may be certain things that come out as great. I know Archie keeps boasting about bringing his wife out to dinner for that. That's such a cheap and crass way to talk about that, but would we expect anything more than Archie? We wouldn't. But in some ways we've all been brought together as a community. Tim, your channel has done well. JJ and Marco, right? Stuff has happened. It's created a bit of buzz. There was no genius behind it.
Yeah.
It just happened naturally and organically, and it happens every once in a while. You know, we'll talk about watches for the next year and a half or 2 years, and then there'll be another scandal. I'll turn out to be a woman or something. I'll pull off a mask, you know, or you know, something will happen, and then you can all talk about someone. And you know, that's the way the world goes around. But it's
the way the cookie.
There are great little things that happened in this community. Not to say that anybody gets off lightly. They don't.
No.
They don't. And by the way, can I say TBG? Exactly what I expected, and all the usual answers.
Yeah.
He's not sorry at all for what he did, at all. He regrets what he did. That's a different thing. He regrets it because it didn't work.
Let me get these super chats. I'm so sorry, and I'm gonna bring in the guests. We have 2 people waiting. JJ is the man. That's it. Plain and simple. Anthony Napolitano. Nico was being unreasonable. Learn and laugh.
He's very angry. Nico's got a little bit of angst in him.
I'll get Marco's comment.
Paul took it like a champ. Arch.
He did.
Up.
Paul took it like a champ.
Man, there's watch Cardinal. I still have much to learn. Of course, like nobody expect. You know, Nico said that age is not excuse, but it is. I mean, guys.
Hey, Marco, are you still around? Are you in the middle?
He said he wasn't going to come on because he's got to find that segment. And
that's okay. That's okay, Marco. We have your back, though, dude. We love you, man. We do.
Let Nico on the live stream. What's going on? No,
we're going to stand beside you, not behind you, man.
Yeah, Jimmy, $5. Tim, keep your chin up, buddy. Marco, you're a stand-up guy. Yeah, we're gonna sort all of this out by the time I go on the hike, so that Marco can take over and continue doing live streams. We can't have him.
That's great.
Offline this whole time. DP, $5. Tim, you don't deserve abuse. Your personal views aside, you deserve apology from Mike. Remember, Arch did make those stab him in the back. Yeah.
What's your personal views? What do they mean by that?
I think the liberal views.
Oh, I'm more liberal than you, Tim. I'll fucking stand by you right there, man. They have no idea how left I am. I just never talk about it. They'd be fucking shocked.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Kidding me?
Toyota Mo, this message is for my younger brother from another mother, Marco. The watch partner will love you. We all know you. Don't worry about Nico. Guys, Nico and Marco, they ended their feud by the end. It's all going to be okay. Stuart Logan, $5. Nico wanted to protect Tempe's gentleman after he lied for 45 minutes straight. When Nico, a gentleman, he would have approached Marco directly rather than on the stream. It was just, man, there was a lot of kind of.
He was riled up. There was a lot of bravado.
Yeah. And also Marco as well. You know, he replied to Nico. Like if Marco didn't say anything, but then they started going at each other in the chat. And then
Nico's not very articulate, I have to say. He should have just been honest and said, Archie said this and you laughed. Instead, he implied that he said it, and it was very confusing to Marco.
He didn't have proof that he said
He didn't really. He just had his thing, and he feels a certain authority because he's a larger channel. This is another thing that pisses me off.
The part I don't like is like you didn't have the proof, and then he basically said, I mean, this is from the little bits and pieces I gathered. Again, I didn't see it all. If I have to find it to prove it to you, it'd basically be a video like tearing you down. That's what he said in the beginning.
He threatened,
and then he walked it back.
He pulled his sword out and said, he waved his sword in the air.
Right. Basically he's saying, you know what happens if a guy with that many subscribers wrecks a small channel, all the trolls come out and attack. So
meanwhile,
you know what you're saying when you say that.
The school of TPG would say, go ahead and do it. It just means more clicks for me.
Right.
Right?
McLovin.
So there's two sides to that coin.
Right.
McLovin, ciao, Oshina, la bella vita Venezia.
Oh, yeah, because I put out a video tonight, guys. Go watch it. It's funny. I'm with this French girl, Chloe, talking about French pronunciations. It's fun. I get hammered drunk.
Perf Luxury, let's talk about watches. I'm with Tim and JJ. Where did the guys go? Guys, I'm gonna bring you in right now. What's going on? They're being impatient. ABC, just 1 second. Let me just get there's 2 more super chats and then we'll
Do it.
Marco is a great guy, an encyclopedia of watch knowledge. He and you guys are the future. Stick together and keep it going.
Please.
Carmichael Watch, welcome to the show. Just 1 second. John Gold, as a penance, Timepiece Gentlemen should look for comment in questions on the AC3 streams. If he's looking for charity work, start there. Damn, John Gold. Whew.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, ABC, welcome to the live.
Yeah, hi Tim, hi everyone.
Sorry
Hope
for keeping you guys
doing well.
back there for so long. I didn't want to bring you on. Last time
No
I almost
worries,
got crucified.
no worries.
Yeah.
First of all, about this being your last appearance on AC3 stream, do the 24-hour rule. Just think about it, then make a decision. Second of all, I've kind of watched everything, how it's unfolded this evening all the way to now, and I've got to say a few things. First of all, about the Nico thing, I said to Marco, don't apologize to Nico until you can confirm 100% that you've said what he said you've done. Because he comes up saying, you know, who are you, man up, who are you to wish death on me, and I've got family and things like that. Okay, fine. Now I said, right, Nico, anyone else, give me a link, give me a timestamp, and I'll check this. And then they started coming from me. And I just said, hold on a minute, this is just ridiculous. And then Nico says to me, oh, just look through the streams. There are tons of streams. I'm thinking, which dumbass is going to look through all these streams looking for a particular few seconds of what's been uttered? Now, second of all, the minute Marco apologized was the downfall.
Right. I agree.
Because and Nico said this himself, because when Marco said, if I've said this, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go and look through this anyway. And he goes, but hold on a minute. Why are you apologizing then?
Right.
And Marco was just trying to be polite and calm the whole situation down, and he exploited that to Marco's wrong.
He played it. Nico played the situation.
Well, but he didn't know how Marco's going to react, right?
He probably took advantage of the fact that he.
We didn't say he knew how he was going to react.
But
but he took his what's the word?
Naivete.
There you go. He took advantage of that, I believe, a little bit. And I think, like Oshin said before, I think a better move would be, you know what I mean? You're only as good as your teacher. Maybe take a guy under your wing and say, if this is how you should do videos, help him along.
And I don't buy this thing about, well, if you were there. Oh,
sorry, sir. Just 1 second, because Perth Luxury, Tim, did you see the Discord message I sent you? No, I have not seen it. I'm with you, JJ and Marco, all the way until Archie apologizes to us. I'm not ever going back again.
Oh wow.
I'm sure Archie, but you can't even. Archie's apologies there.
He lost it with everyone today.
Archie will apologize to anyone at any moment. I mean,
it's funny. I was about to give him big kudos at the end there. I was in the middle of saying it, and he cut me off and just went on a radical end tangent. And I was like, "Oh, the guy's unhinged." Well, we should know that he's unhinged. He's been in this so long. Think about doing this for 10 years, guys. 11 years, maybe. He's been around so long. He's so jaded. When I look at that guy, he's so jaded. I have a lot of respect, but he must be so jaded with this whole YouTube nonsense. He must think to himself in the morning when he gets up, I'm just going to do whatever I need to do to make $50 today. It's so sad.
It's really sad.
But it's sad because we look at it and go, shit, is that me? In 10 years, will I also find? It's like Bukowski. I read a lot of Bukowski. He's one of my mentors, one of my idols. And at 67, he goes, I should have died when I was 50. 17 years wasted. I'll just do it now. You're just like, holy shit, like that's dark. Am I going to be that when I'm 67? You know, it's just you know,
Danger
I
Will
look at
Robinson.
Archie and I just see a jaded man, just tired of all the nonsense and way ahead of
And
all
when
of
he
us.
explained about what he was trying to do, that was horrible. Horrible.
Another thing, back to the Nico thing. I reckon he knows Archie said it, but just went for Marco because he didn't want to confront
Well, let's
Archie
not
directly.
ABC.
That's
ABC,
that's
yeah.
a heavy indictment.
Yeah, we
I
don't
tend to
know.
agree,
Yeah.
but that's a heavy indictment.
Yeah,
So
I don't
you think he's killing the messenger, or
Yeah.
he's killing the sidekick because he can't get.
You,
He's killing
you go
the.
for the
Yeah, you
quote
go for the
unquote
guy you
weakest
can.
link.
Yeah,
no one
he's
on
not weak.
YouTube.
Marco, if
I
you're
know that.
watching, you're not
That's
weak.
why I said
weak.
quote
Yeah.
unquote because
Yeah.
he's the youngest of the pack, right? So
He does-
he's seen as the most vulnerable when he's not, right?
Sorry, guys. Well, I'll have to keep. No one on Danger Will Robinson, $5. No one on YouTube ever said, "Make me a Nico." They say,
Listen, Marco, you make me a moderator right now, or I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
they say,
Poor
"Make
Marco's
me
been through hell since the
a
beginning. People
Yeah.
cursing him out.
Man, and the stuff that Marco has been through, all the trolling and the abuse, it's
Yeah.
horrible. It's horrible.
He's resilient, and I respect him.
Because he
But I
loves
think
to get
his
part of the
kind
watch community.
nature,
That's what it is.
his kind nature gets exploited, and I think that today was another example of that.
Hey guys,
Let's
can I
hope
just
it
hop
works
in?
out well. Let's hope it works out well, and Nico takes a shine to him, and goes, you know, I like this kid, and maybe I bullied him, buffaloed, and bullied him a little bit hard, and then it turns out right. But if that happens, Marco might have to make the decision to say no to Archie ever again, and go the Nico way. Which, you know, I've seen that in the music business a lot. I've seen a lot of people leave their own I've seen a lot of singers leave their own bands because the record company went, we like you, but not the band. Wow. I've seen that plenty in my life. That's happened a lot. Pink, look, the singer Pink, look into her history. That's a disastrous, horrible, sad history. With, you know, a group of girls get to, you know, they're working their way up. The company goes, yeah, we're going to put millions into this, but only if it's you. And you have to turn to your best friends in the world who've worked every hour that you've worked and say goodbye to them. And these are the things that happen. This is showbiz, guys. I fucking know this shit
the problem is,
too well. It's horrible.
The one problem is, though, if let's say that's like the road that happens. Like they say, oh, leave there and don't go on Archie's, and I'll show you how to do it. And then he leaves him, and then he dumps him because he just wanted to separate him and dump him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you don't know someone's intentions either.
Yeah. There could be all sorts of things. There could be. I don't think Nico really has that kind of in him, but he's definitely angry with someone. Yeah. Someone touched a nerve with Nico. We saw that tonight. No offense, but Nico to come onto a smaller channel like yourself, like your own, Tim. No offense, but that shows a moment of weakness. Like, you'll notice Jenny doesn't touch any of this shit. She's just like way above that. She's like, it's none of my business. I'm not. And Adrian from Bark and Jack, he could have his feet dug into this, but he's not, because when you're up at that level, you're kind of going, yeah, I'm kind of above all of this stuff, all the crabs down at the bottom of the pot.
But let me ask you a question, Oshin, from a guy who's been, you know, you have a lot more subs than obviously any of us have. You know, it's not even like a comparison. What do you expect from a guy with 800 subs? You don't think he's going to talk about a hot topic that's getting ultra clicks on the algorithm? Like, you can't take it so personally. The guy's a young guy. You obviously see he loves watches. Yeah, he's exploiting. I mean, I made 2 timepieces. Ask him. I didn't even want to make those videos. I could care less about what the hell the guy's doing. But it got clicks. You know, you're getting a couple hundred subs from that.
The clicks.
You know,
I always go back to the great comedian Bill Hicks, one of the greatest comedians of all time. And he was always like, if you're Madonna and you're honking fucking Diet Coke, you're a whore. You're a whore because you've got so much money. You need to tell kids to drink Diet Coke. Don't do that. If you're a young actor it's okay. But if you're in marketing and you're big and so on, there's no excuse for it. So yes, if you're a young actor, if you're someone small, you need to grab onto anything you can. You need to. One of my first videos ever was real versus fake. Go figure. You know, what was I thinking? You know, I mean, I'm not even about
Classic.
that. I was even toying with the idea of making a video that would make everybody unsub, just to fuck with the whole thing and just see how it worked. Just to go in reverse, because no one's going in reverse. Because I grew up with Pink Floyd, the man who walked in the opposite direction of everyone else, and you know, and all that stuff. But yes, like if you're small, you need to grab onto any line you can. And the truth is that, and Archie said it. He said it, and it makes me cry because he says it in such an uncouth and indecorous manner that everybody gets offended and upset. But he's right. Like, the only reason I know you guys, I'm sorry, but the only reason I know you guys is because of Archie. Because you guys got on with Archie, and I saw a good crew, and so he was the connection. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
Right.
But, you know, Marco had to be on there and listen to Archie's rants every night and laugh them off and shrug them off and say, yeah, but Archie, blah, 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 and so on, in order to be anyone. Tonight, he spoke with Nico. And if you want to talk about currency in the watch world or in the YouTube world, he spoke to a much larger beast. And maybe they'll become buddies. So, you know, at the end of things, maybe things will be okay. So this is kind of, you're right, JJ. You're always the voice of sense. You always are. This is what young, smaller folks have to do. I never had that. You know who was my one slight sense of that was Paul Thorpe. He was the only guy who noticed me at the beginning of my channel, was Paul.
Wow.
That's why I remained friends with him.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, and it's like,
guys, I'm sorry.
big
Let me
super
just get these super chats out of the way because
get 'em
people
going,
are gonna
Tim.
there's
Pay the
really-
bills. Go ahead, pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Pay for the hike. MJT, $15. I have not missed an episode of AC3 live streams for the past 24 months. As sad as that may sound. Hey, it's an addicting show. It's I gotta say, like, probably the same thing with me.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely. I mean, guys, you know that all of us are watching. We're embarrassed by it, but there's just something.
Watching a train wreck.
Yeah, Marco has never said anything out of line. I guarantee it. I would bet my house on it. That is a firm offer. Stuart Logan, $5. Mark P, how much super chat from earlier do you want refunded? I'll do it. So you shut up. Just let us know and stop quibbling. Wow. I mean, the community is kind of a little bit divided.
So what do you guys think about Paul?
Let me just, I'm sorry, there's a few more, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Do them fast, because you're slowing up, and I figure like you're coming to an end.
I'm not going to count, I'm just going to read them. Jim, you guys did ever think that Nico wanted all of this turmoil? He wanted to stir up this pot? Think about it. Stay united, guys.
Jimmy's correct.
The chat, please, do not let anyone divide us. Marco, please come on. Nico was out of line from Anthony Napolitano.
That's so.
I missed a few more because see, when I don't do the super chats, my thing, it just goes crazy and then I miss everything. They get deleted over time.
Thank you, McLovin.
Mark
made a comment.
P, Stuart Logan, we can cancel culture here. Uba Chiliwa, $5. Timepiece gentleman laughing about everyone being so hurt by Archie being Archie. AC3 is oneness of a kind of entertainment. Is one kind of entertainment. Duco Ted, $100. God damn! Thank you so much.
Big one.
Thank you.
He's a freaking
Thank
legend. And Duco Ted, I mean, the guy disagrees with me politically, totally in opposition.
Shouldn't matter.
But
shouldn't matter. I have great friends who are super. I have Nazi friends here in Italy.
He's a freaking cool guy and huge part of the community.
Keep
MJT,
reading.
another $8. So Nico, the offer stands. Put your money where your mouth is. Show me the clip, and my house is. MJT. Well, let's not make that offer.
Okay, so after the super chats, I want to talk to this for a second here. I think everyone's focusing on the wrong thing.
Hey, brother.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, man?
I'm just like a Jewish ninja. I just kind of snuck in there, you know. So
you threw the Jewish part in too.
Yeah,
Man. I love that.
yeah, I don't care. I can laugh at myself. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh my god.
How are you, brother?
I'm thank God. I'm well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
We actually didn't hear from Cardinal Watches. Welcome to the show.
Carmichael Watches.
Carmichael.
What are you saying, man?
Hey, thanks for
What's Cardinal on the brain? Yes.
Hey, thanks for giving me a little box here. I appreciate it. I've been watching a long time. I've been watching Archie since like the beginning, and then I fell off. And I gotta say thanks to you guys because really it became so depressing for a period. I stopped watching. But then I clicked on, you guys were on, and it's fun again because he's not, depressed, looking like on the verge of going a bad way. But hey, I just wanted to hop on for the first time today because this is the first time watching Nico going at Marco. It was the first time I wanted to jump through the screen on the iPad and just defend Marco because Marco, he handled himself. He's just such a good guy, totally reasonable, and Nico is such a bully. And when he came at him with no evidence, as soon as he realized, I could see, as soon as he realized that maybe he was putting this all on Marco and it wasn't true, he started, let's put a lid on it. I'll send you my number. I'll help you in any way I can. It was just, I've dealt with people like this in personal business before, and I've just seen it so many times. Nothing bothers me. Almost nothing bothers me more than that. And it made me, it was the most frustrating thing to watch this happening to Marco. So Marco, we're with you. And, I understand Tim and Paul, you guys are, Tim, you're in a tough spot on that one. You're trying to be you're the guy in the middle. Paul was totally just sitting back like, hey, like just watch. That's what he always does. Yeah. Just sit back, watch, let it all play out, and then come in at the end. But, we need to support Marco in this and get it figured out. And because, we can't just say, oh, it's sorted out, because that's especially threatening him to basically do a cancel culture thing on him with the 500,000 sub account. That's terrible. That's terrible. And I could see Marco, man, I was putting myself in Marco's position. I'm a 20-year-old kid or 22-year-old kid. That's a tough thing to. Yeah.
I think that's what got Marco a little nervous about it, to be honest. But good, you've been waiting to say.
So
thank you.
A few things.
Piece, thank you.
No, Carmichael. Thank you.
Let me just get this one. Anthony Napolitano says Nico was completely disgusting. He wants Tim and Marco to leave Archie under guise of credibility when it's Nico too scared to go on Archie's live stream.
That's a darker way of looking. All right, what were you going to say?
All right, there's a few things here. So as usual, with complicated things, multiple things can be true at the same time. All right, so first of all, we shouldn't be throwing, wishing people dead, throwing shit at people's family, all this kind of stuff. That's completely unacceptable. I don't care. Okay, so, somewhere in the Archieverse, that was wrong.
I just to comment on that.
Tim, do you mind?
Let me just get this super chat, and then you can go.
Ari's been waiting, and he has excellent points.
Okay,
Jesus Christ! Like,
no, it's so so there's that. Okay, so there's that, and that was wrong. On the other side, to lay it all at Marco's feet was unfair and was wrong, and there should have been something. It should have been handled a little differently.
Yeah.
I will say one thing though, overriding all of this. So first of all, I don't hold anything against Marco here. I think he held himself very well. If I could give him a hug, I would give him a hug, and in the most respectful way. I mean, like, God bless him. All right, all of that. I do think Nico is raising an important point around this, what we stand for and what are the standards that we have as a community. Okay, so fine. Archie is a specific kind of, I'll call it like trick pony, I'll call it, and that's fine. All right, but there is a standard that we need to abide by. What are we going to accept and what are we not going to accept? I'll tell you what I just did tonight. I unsub from Archie. I've stopped my membership. Not super chatting. I don't give a fuck. All right.
Yeah.
When I saw him, you know, when I understood what was going on, and I saw how he ended up treating Paul Thorpe afterwards,
yes,
I'm like, fuck it, I'm done.
It was embarrassing.
Never again. It was an embarrassment. And I, as a person, you know, even if it's like, haha, yeah, that's just Archie.
Right.
You know, there's a point where you have to say that, you know, who am I as a person, and what am I going to stand for?
Right.
And so I think we know Nico has a very broad point there around what do you all stand for? Maybe he didn't do it right. And again, multiple things can be true at the same time, but he is bang on correct. What do we stand for as a community? And I'm going to leave that thought with you guys to maybe chime in.
I wanted actually to reply to that because like sometimes we do this live show and the super chats are coming in and we're thinking about like how we can exaggerate things to make show fun. I know with me it's always like some kind of a wristwatch conspiracy, but Archie chooses to do it in a really provocative way. In just like it comes out of us in different ways, but I think like we do have to. It is our responsibility if we're doing this kind of show. We're here. It is our responsibility to be, you know, to not do the 11. I think we shouldn't push it to the 11 because it does cross a line, and then people can take it out. And it just out of like if you look at Nico, right, and him coming onto the smaller show and expressing means that he was affected. That this show affects people on the personal level.
Absolutely.
We are responsible when I'm on Archie's show. I do have to take some portion of the responsibility, not all responsibility. I don't take full responsibility for Archie. And I said as much. I said my goal was to make Archie, and I believe that if he is feeling well, this thing can like maybe we can keep it under control a little bit, you know, just cool it down. If he's good, you know, think about it. For 6 months we were having a lot of fun. It was great, but I don't know what happened to him.
You mellowed him. No, I agree. You mellowed him. I agree there.
Tim,
Mr. Jim, just 1 second. Sorry, just 1 second. Mr. GMT, $20. Tim, I love you and Marco and JJ. I didn't really appreciate the way Nico belittled Marco. Where you guys need to be there, and I will be by your side regardless. Thank you so much, Mr. GMT.
Thank you, Mr. GMT.
I think like we will like this experience. It's horrible. It's painful. It is divisive, but I think we will all come out of this stronger. I think we will be better because
we got Jeff in the house. Hello, Jeff. Long time no see.
Filthy Phil, $3.50. Cheers. Have a drink. Oh, Sheen, what are you drinking?
I'm having gin. I'm just having gin straight. No ice, no nothing. Just fucking gin and a cigar.
Damn it, man. That's
I'm fucking hardcore, guys.
Hardcore.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Man,
cheers,
gin,
man.
it's like drinking sandpaper.
You know.
It's hard.
It's not for an alcohol. Just vodka or gin is not. It tastes like water, but vodka I won't touch ever again because vodka got me in a lot of trouble.
Grendel62, how is Nazi friends acceptable? Can you elaborate?
Nazi friends. So he asking me?
I think he's asking you.
Yeah, Nazi friends. There are Nazis here in Italy. I've gotten questioned about that. Listen, guys, I have friends in the United States. I live in the United States. You know, I technically still live there, but I've just been here since the channel started, COVID and all that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I feel like New York is my home, Brooklyn, Queens. I have friends there in Milwaukee, Texas, and so on. I'm not going to call them Nazis, but they're heavy, heavy right-wingers, and I'm not. I'm a super, super left-winger. And they love me. They call me the commie, you know, like a bit like
we do with him.
Yeah, exactly. They do the same thing with me. We go to dinner parties and so on, and you know, it's all fun.
Yeah.
And in the end, I judge
enough to not talk about his politics.
No, I'm not talking about politics.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people.
Yeah.
I'm going to steer away. I'm very good at this, by the way. I can talk about the thing without talking about the thing. And, you know, I've got Nazi friends here. Not many left, but whatever. They're. I judge a person how they treat me.
Yeah.
Head on.
Yeah.
If they're nice, we can talk about music. We can talk about this and that and so on. I'll leave their political persuasions aside, and I try to do that. Eventually, we could get to that, but I'll just, that's the way I am. If we get onto that, normally if they bring that shit up, I just turn I just don't. I don't talk to them about it. I change the subject. But it's the same if some person talks to me about Trump or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's great. Yeah, I'll just keep drinking my drink or whatever. It's the same kind of thing. And I know people in the Trump family and everything. So it's like, don't fuck with me. I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. But there are good people who are extremely right-wing in America.
Yeah.
And there are good people who are extremely right-wing here in Europe. They just don't have a certain political persuasion. I honestly believe if they rub shoulders with other people for a while, they'd probably change their idea. Who knows?
Look,
I always keep my eyes open.
No, Oisin, I agree with you. Like, a lot of people, like, politics are so difficult because, people consume the politics, and then a lot of people, they don't even know why they have these political views.
Some of my best friends are ultra right-wingers, and we always have a laugh. Like, my friends will look at me and go, how are you so smart on your left? And I look at them and go, how are you so smart on your right?
Yeah.
Like, we laugh about it. We laugh about it, and it's a great thing. Now, if push comes to shove, it's a problem. But let's hope push doesn't come to shove. That's how it is. And yes, one thing I like about it here
it's okay, bring that up. That's fine.
In America, they call it left and right. They call it Republican and Democrat. Here in Italy, I love it because they're very honest about it. They call themselves fascists and communists. People here say, I'm very fascist. Yeah. And I go, that's cool. And the other people go, I'm very communist. Yeah. It's very, they're overt about it. They're very open about it. I'm like, no, I'm a fucking fascist and I'm happy to be. I don't want those goddamn immigrants coming up from Syria and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then the communists go, but we were also people who immigrated and blah, blah, blah. So I like their honesty here. That's the one. That's the one redeeming thing. Yeah. In America, it's more like,
it's all code. Right, it's all code. We just want higher taxes.
Code. Yeah.
Horagica Freddy Krueger.
Okay, this is fine.
No one will miss you. Piss off, Beta. So I think it should be addressed to me, but.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, Ari, the piss off Beta soy made me.
I had, it's $2. I have to.
No, it's hey. I totally get it.
Hey, you
keep the lights on. Tim's green lights got to stay on.
Yeah, the green. It's not free to run. That will run for 2 months. The background.
Yeah. So Toyota. Yeah, after you read this.
Let me get capture 2 more. Archie fails to realize some of us watch his channel in spite of him and because of the supporting cast. Wow.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. I think
that may become more prevalent in the following months. We don't know. We don't know if this is the beginning of the end of Archie. We don't know.
I mean, Archie did go out and find the cast, right? Scouting team. Anthony Napolitano, Tim, are your parents happy with you streaming 24/7? I don't think so, because I'm making money, and I think that they thought that I would be begging for the job back. McLovin, Nico stole AC3's routine. Both are assholes.
That's bullshit as well. That's bullshit as well. If you go up a little bit, Toyota Mo, I want to respond to it. It's a great comment. I respect it completely. Please. Sorry, REG, I don't agree with what you did. It starts with that.
Wait, oh my god, I'm so lost. Just read it.
Sorry, yeah. I don't agree with what you did. If someone has a bad day, you can't cut them off. We need to stick with our friends thick and thin. Because first of all, he's not my friend. I give him money every so often because he entertains me. All right. And so, I can tolerate a lot of dirty jokes. You've never gone for beers with me. You've never gone for drinks with me. So, I can tolerate a lot of stuff. When I see a pattern of disrespect the way that it is, there's some point where I need to decide, what I value. So I've made a choice. Plain and simple. All right. I'm not a wilting flower. I'm not a snowflake. I actually vote pretty strongly conservative in most elections, folks. I don't know if you realize this. Okay.
Wow. But your conservative is our left.
Well, that's true. A Canadian conservative is different. Like basically, Kamala Harris could run for the Conservative Party of Canada if you really wanted to. If you want to map politics.
Canadian.
I'm Canadian. That's right.
Porf Luxury says REG stays.
Yeah, no, it's not. And Toyota Mo has every right to say what he said, and I respect it.
Says
that's
how
it.
much to ban REG? Jeez.
Make some money. $100. $100. That's fine.
Well, for a day. Or
ban for a day is
week?
100. For life is like what? 100,000.
Wow, he brings in super chats. I don't know. A
No,
thousand? No, let's just come on. It would be so rude.
I don't think we can do a permanent ban. Oh shit.
Yeah, no. We love. Now, okay, let's shot speak, guys.
I've watched Archie a long time. Matter of fact, too damn long. He has eat through more casting crew than I ever thought any person could ever do it. I'm a very live and let live type of a guy.
Yeah.
But when he gets plastered, dear God, the gloves come off. And tonight, he sunk to a completely new low, and the only thing that I could remember was something that Clive said. You have no friends. And the thing is that he lived up to that tonight. In my opinion. And I really don't go around speaking evil of people, but he was definitely fell off the wagon tonight.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
No, I mean,
Don't
look,
apologize.
Your opinion. No reason to apologize for your opinion. That's how you see it.
Yep.
Listen, it's complicated. I'm the first to say, I think listen, not to make this all dramatic. This is all bullshit at the end of the day. This is not the most important thing in life. And, this is just what we're talking about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we're between a rock and a hard place where we have fun with Arch, but we don't agree with everything he says. He's a controversial guy, and he shoots it how he wants to shoot it, and it is what it is. That doesn't mean we agree with everything that he says, but on the other hand, we do appreciate him giving us airtime and letting us on. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys agree, though, that there was some truth in what he said? Even to Paul, I want him to apologize to Paul.
Right.
Because Paul is a stand-up guy. But, I mean, for me, he said a lot that I was like, oh, God. Like, I would never say that to Paul. I feel, though, like that interview did not go well. And Archie just goes for the jugular. He's the 100%, he goes crazy.
No,
if he was in America, he would have stormed the Capitol on, February 6th.
I think you're spot on. I think he took it a little further than he usually does today.
Yeah,
and he could have been a little nicer with Paul, but he was trying to get his ratings going. We know what he was doing, and I think there was a lot of anger about the stream going on, and I think it was a mixture of things. But yeah, listen, I agree that he could have been. Paul came on the show. He could have been a little nicer. Definitely giving him an apology wouldn't hurt. But in the end of the day, he was kind of on point. Even though he said it in the worst way you could possibly say it.
Yeah.
So about the interview.
One second.
Sorry,
one second. Let me just pick this up. Sean W. Anyone surprised by AC3's behavior? It's on brand.
He's a little extra today.
Hard to argue. Horological Freddy Krueger. By that standard, RG, you have no friends.
I got lots of friends. I live a good life.
Keep it moving.
NicoLeonard, 29 pounds.
It's not real though, is it?
49.
I think it is.
I think
it's
it's
him.
real.
That's him.
Yeah, it's
That's
him.
him.
Yeah.
You could tell he has the gray check mark in the chat. It's him.
Wow. So he's watching.
Okay. Hey, Nico. What's up, brother? Irishman to mezzo Irishman. I don't know.
So Irish.
Lay off my friend Marco. He's a good boy. What his cohort says is not his fault. He's a young man. You were once a young man. You understand, brother. We'll have beer someday. It'll all be good.
We'll all be cool. Cool to see you, Ocean, as well. Been watching for a long time. Great stuff.
Hey guys, I
Cheers,
want to say
brother.
something.
Nico.
I wish that when Nico was saying that thing about if you're in the room and somebody shoots something, he was repeating that over and over. I wish JJ or Oshin was in that chat, because I don't think you guys would have. You would have stood up and said something.
I would
that
have.
association
I was watching that
analogy
chat. I'm
was
sorry,
very
sorry.
weak.
I don't want to talk over other people. I was watching that chat. What's your name? Carmichael.
Yeah.
Carmichael.
Hey, brother. No, I was watching that, and it was hurting me a little because I saw two people kind of in a situation that they didn't. For one, Nico was very hurt by a comment, and I saw him personally hurt by it.
Yes.
And then I saw Marco, who I adore. He's a lovely little guy. I don't mean to put that in a bad way. He's just, he's a gentle soul, and he was probably in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong guy saying the wrong situation or wrong comment in the wrong situation, and so on. It was a, but hopefully it'll be all right. I hope Nico, if he's watching, if it was really him, I hope you take Marco under your wing, because he's a smart guy.
Smart. He is a smart guy.
Yeah.
And Nico's a smart guy too. You know what Nico showed that I liked was his ability to kind of go, "Hey, what are you wearing? Come on, we're all buddies. Show us your watch."
No.
I feel like if we were all in a bar, we're all on the internet here. We're all sitting in our rooms or whatever. I'm sitting in my kitchen. But if we were all in a bar, I'd be like, "Let me get you a shot of whiskey. Come on." It's all right. Nico
Can I also say, is it a good idea to be mixing these, because it really has, I think the last couple of days has shown there's almost two communities. It's like, there's the guys, it's kind of the AC3 world where we're all just out goofing around.
Well, that's what Paul
talking
said.
watches. And then there's the
Right.
dealers. So is it I'm just saying, because we kind of brought the two worlds together, and it's like, I'm imagining like two planets crashing into one another. It's not
might be right.
it's kind of ugly. It's not. It's
you
it's
might
not
be
as
right.
fun
You
as
might
normal.
be right. You might be right. Like the Archie side is crashing. Yeah, it's crashing. You might be right. You might be right about that.
Mike
that's a
Hammer
great idea.
says some of the watch community upset with Archie members of the Actors Guild were impressed. And I just wanna wait. There was a message here. I lost it. 305 Watch Collector says, "Bye Tim. I pulled my membership from your channel. You are a two-faced, backstabbing communist. You think Thorpe and Nick cares about you? They are using you to get to Archie." Look,
Can I answer this for you, Tim?
When somebody uses the word communism,
Tim
Jesus
is
I'm done.
what
I'm
Tim is
done.
what
Yeah.
Tim is what Tim has always been, and that is a peacemaker and not a confrontational guy. Take that for what it is, but you could say that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's been Tim's personality since day one. He's a peacemaker, and he's trying to bring everything together into one big community. Whether you think that's a good thing or bad thing, I wouldn't say Tim's a backstabber. I mean, me and Tim have argued everything from politics to anything under the sun, and he's still a good friend. I call Tim and say, "Hey, I need this," or "I need help with this," and boom, Tim's there for you. So, I wouldn't say he's a backstabber.
Absolutely.
I think that's wrong. You have a misconception of what Tim's about. He's just a non-confrontational guy who tries to unify everybody.
Maybe what's happened is guys like Marco, Tim, JJ, you've come up under the wing of a certain particular character. It's a certain particular kind of guy. You come up under the wing of Archie. What Archie said, in no uncertain terms, let's face it, is kind of true. Like, you've kind of come up from under you've flown out from under his wing. He's reached he reaches, you know, a mile high, and then you fly out from his wing. What's that metaphor? That old metaphor of the little bird that flies out from the bigger bird's wings. Because Archie is a staple, whether we like it or not. And you know, it might be true, like that you've come out from, and now you have to kind of shed that stuff, and that might be what Nico, and in fact Paul, was alluding to. I think that's what Nico's alluding to as well.
I got Nico here. I'm just gonna read this chat. Nick from MJT. Nico, I support all watch channels, including yours. You may recall, Marco never said that nonsense. So if you want the new house, show us the clip.
No, he didn't say that. Marco said it.
Guys,
he said that.
Nico, sorry for waking you up. I know you
I was
really
listen, mate. I couldn't fucking sleep anyway.
Oh fuck, man! You're still awake.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
No. Don't worry. My back is fucked. I'm trying to play golf, and I'm absolutely fucking rubbish. So it's ridiculous. My back is absolutely fucked. So I can barely even lie down. So to be fair, but cool.
You have to get a
Archie
harder
is here.
bed, man. You have to get a harder, like, lie on the floor or something. Like, try and sleep on the floor, and it'll fix your back out. You know.
I visited physio for the first time there the other day, and I'm worse off now. But apparently it gets better.
It gets better. The first couple times you're a mess. Yeah.
Just a second. Watch Carmichael. I'm gonna take you down because I have the Watch Cardinal joining us. Hello, Marco. Let's do it.
No, this is my regular setup. You should be able to hear me a little bit better.
Right.
You're good.
Here, first of all, quite cool that I meet Archie for the first time this way. Appreciate
How are you,
that.
man? Lovely to meet you.
Been watching your stuff for quite some time, so cool stuff. Cool story about the Speedmaster bracelet, which you made a video about. That is way too fucking sharp. Becoming your wrist. So cool.
Thanks,
stuff,
brother.
man.
And let me think of a compliment I can. Oh yes.
Don't worry.
No, but
I've heard some shit coming from this chat anyway. So
producer Michael, you ripped him a new one, and I did
I
that.
wasn't happy. Listen, I wasn't happy with that video at all. But like, I'm not in the lead. To be honest, like I have two editors, right?
I know, but did he give you shit over it or not?
No. The funny bit is, so we dropped that video, right? And my editors, they have the power to do whatever they want to do, right? You see what I mean? Yeah. So that's why you empower them that way.
I get it.
But meanwhile, sneaky, I was texting Michael on, send him a message. I swear to God, actually, I'll pull it up. I'm so sorry. Nothing personal. I didn't want the video to be this way, but and he actually laughed his bollocks off, mate. I swear, he loved it. Like, we're actually quite good. We speak quite regularly. I haven't spoken to him in a.
Well, will you text him and tell him to fucking say sorry to me, because he fucking copyright striked me. I asked Adam. I said, "Is it cool if we do it?" This is like 6 months before you were even on the radar, man. I said, "Is it cool if I do a reaction video? It won't be. It's not gonna be all licky, but it'll be all right." And Adam said, "Yeah, man." And I made it and I sent it to Adam, and he goes, "Oh, that was hilarious. I loved it." And then I got a copyright strike because the big man didn't like it. And then a few months later, you came out with yours, and all I got was messages going, "How long before this one gets a copyright strike?" And you never got one. I was like,
this was the first message that I sent. I was like, credits where credits are due. It's all banter. You definitely give the watch game a lot of color, which I salute you for. If you ever arrive in the island of Ireland, make sure that you know that we're only one message away. And I'm so sorry for how the edit turned out. It was not my lot. It wasn't my call. It's the one video I am actually not happy about. So
that makes two of us, man.
Listen, we're talking. Like, I'm gonna see him. So I'm flying in a few weeks to Mexico. Stay there for 2 weeks, and then I can go into America and I see I meet up with Michael and I meet up with a few other lads in LA. So it's quite
Okay.
good. I'm tour in
great.
America.
Make room.
So it's good crack. Like it's good crack. You live in Venice, right? Or Italy?
I'm in
somewhere?
Venice, man. Can you believe it?
How the fuck did you laugh?
Oh, Jesus.
Did you just grab a boat from Dublin, or what's the story?
Oh, Jesus. No, it's a fucking long story, brother. No, I was in New York for 20 years, man. I left Dublin when I was 20, 21, 20. Came over here and then went over to New York and I was there. And then I came back to Vancouver. I have a daughter here.
Do you?
So, yeah.
I've seen that.
Italian girl. Yeah. She's
great. I'm not
she
going to
helps
make
me
any comments here.
Huh?
No,
What?
I'm joking, mate.
What did you say?
She's a good-looking girl.
Is she? I don't know. Don't say that. Don't say that. You have kids. Do you have kids?
Listen, no. I saw that on the Speedmaster video or the other one. It's like because she does something with photography, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
On some of the chat. Yeah, on some of
Good
the.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
good shit.
Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. Well, compliments,
really,
man,
really good.
on everything that you're doing.
No,
Now,
I
listen,
appreciate that. And
Can I ask you something? And
Yeah,
maybe
of
it's
course.
already taken care of, and I'm sure you've already. But our boy Marco, he's a good boy.
Definitely.
Maybe he got in under the wrong crowd there, but in the end, that crowd got him to where he was now. So, and you know who we're talking about.
Yeah. Listen, for me personally, and I'm just going to say it straight. Marco. We had a good conversation, and I think for me there was a line drawn. For me, it is just very simple. Like I see comments as well, and I see hatred, a lot of hatred, right?
Yeah.
I see stuff about I'm making a mistake with driving, and people are still making a comment about it. By the way, just I don't have to explain this to anyone, but I won a court case against it. So that's if the only thing I've ever done in my life, right?
Yeah.
And I have a clean criminal record, and if that was the case, listen, then I'd rather be a driving offense. And people coming up with that is fine. But when someone, and this was with Archie, and I actually have a video of him here saying that tonight as well, that he wishes someone to die, like death upon. Like, I am not easily offended. Like, what I do on YouTube is, of course, a bit of banter. We all know, right?
Yeah.
And I'm very straight there, right? If you can give criticism, you need to be able to take it, right?
Yeah.
100%. And I'm the first man that will take criticism. But that wasn't criticism. That was something that my parents or my family can watch. Someone that wants me to die. That is mad, mate.
But that was Archie. But that was Archie. Excuse me, sorry guys. That was Archie.
There was a conversation between Marco. This happened in 2 occasions, right? So one video where it was Archie, and there's another video which I haven't been able to find.
I'm looking for it myself.
Yeah. And listen, to be fair, credits where credits are due. And I said this as well in our previous conversation, Marco. You don't have to, we've drawn a line. Be constructive. Talk about your passion. Learn, teach people about watches. Teach people what you know, and share your passion with other people. Add value to other people. This is not adding value. I just come on because I was extremely annoyed. If someone says that, and I didn't have the best day either, but listen, that can happen. But someone says, and someone says to you, you know what, I want you to die, and I don't come out with any response.
But
hold on a minute. You're saying Marco should do constructive stuff, but 99.9% of the time he does. So I don't understand. Like, the part that you're saying is like he said that you died, but he didn't say that. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about constructive stuff right now.
Right, but he's been doing that a lot. You know, to say like you're almost saying it like he hasn't been. I mean, I think he's been very constructive and very helpful to the watch community since he started. You know what I mean? He can't be blamed for what Archie does. You know what that's my only point.
Listen,
Archie's his own man for 10 years. You know what I mean?
So let's make it clear. Who said it? Archie said it. Right?
Archie said it tonight.
Listen, Archie has said it multiple times, but I can recall, and together with two other people mentioned it as well. I got a few messages about that it was Marco as well involved. Listen,
but nobody could find that tape. Though.
Yeah, but like,
but I
don't know what your name is. What is your name?
We don't want someone.
JJ is the man, by the way. Brooklyn boy.
Yeah,
shit.
But like, I mean,
respect.
Do we have nothing else to do then? Because like,
I think the whole thing is nonsense to even talk about most of it. I don't have a problem.
It's a problem between Marco and me, isn't it?
Well,
why
wait a minute. Hold on.
So
it's between you and Archie. It's not between you and Marco. It's between you and Archie. But you came at Marco instead of Archie. So now I'm going to speak because I want to speak. Right?
Yeah,
the same way you should have held it. You should have took it up with Archie, but you took it up with Marco. So now I'm going to take it up with you. That's all. I'm not coming at you in a nasty way to be a dick. I just don't get why you blaming Marco for what Archie's doing.
Like, why would you go on about it? Mark, like, why?
Why? So you could come say your piece and then we got to drop it? We're going on about it because what you did wasn't right to Marco. What you did wasn't really right to Marco.
You know that, like I said, I have seen a video. I can't find it. I have seen a actual video
of Marco
where
wishing
this
you
was
dead.
said out of Marco's mouth. Right?
Okay.
I can't find this video right now, but we will. I have a team of 3 editors that will dig this out. JJ, this is none of your concern right now.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
Because
Marco does the same show that I do. So if you're saying you're guilty by association, then me, Tim, and Marco are
guilty by association. Indeed, that was the word I was looking for. I couldn't find that in the previous stream.
But that's like saying you're guilty for what Timepiece did because you made a live stream with him. Are you guilty for his? And I don't even care what he did. I don't think it's that big a deal for the record. But are you responsible for what he did?
JJ, allow me to show you a video, right?
Right.
What you see
I'm just curious because you're saying you're guilty by association.
Right?
So are you?
What's this?
Yeah, but that's today. That
What's
wasn't.
this? What's this, right? What's this? The guy on the most left.
Yeah.
On the left.
You're right.
Right?
But I can't control what another man says, Nico.
No. Marco,
and I wasn't on that stream either.
Can I finish my story?
Sorry.
The guy on the far end, right? Laughing his bollocks off about something like that. That is guilty. That is as guilty as charged. That is unacceptable, mate. You don't say that on YouTube. You don't do that to anyone. You don't wish that to anyone.
Who is laughing on the side? I couldn't even see who that
was.
Anyway.
Nobody is defending him though on those actions. We weren't on the stream either. And at the end of the day, Nico, I can't control what Archie said. You know what? Like it's like you trying to control one of your employees what they say to a customer. You can't control that. You can try to.
You just said you couldn't control your editor for making producer Michael look bad. So are you guilty by association, or did you laugh it off afterwards, like you just said?
Right.
So you laughed it off through text though afterwards, right?
That's absolutely. So what?
So why are you taking it so personal with Marco?
But JJ, you're right. I am guilty by association. So what did I do? I texted producer Michael and I explained him the story, and that's what's going on here, JJ.
And Marco's trying to make peace with you, so it should be the same thing,
we've
right?
done that, and you just want to throw fucking
no.
I'm not trying to throw anything. I don't have no personal. I got no skin in this game except for the fact that you're saying Marco's guilty by association. So I kind of feel like so are me and Tim. Why? For just going on Archie's stream? We can't control what he says, bro. You know what I mean?
It's very simple. It's very simple, right? You guys all being well, right? And you guys want viewers, and it's all very good, and I really appreciate that, and I will support that. And like I said in the previous stream, I will help Tim and I will help Marco, and we'll do some cool shit, right? As long as it's good shit, as long as it's clean. You know what I mean?
I respect that.
I'd like to test you. I'd like to test your independent watch knowledge. Let's do it. I would love to do that.
Yeah, well, let's do that, mate. Let's do that. 100%.
I think this could be great.
But Nico, I have to say something, okay? I can't listen. Me, Tim, and JJ have been trying extremely hard to make Archie become more PC. Don't have the kind of explosions that he did today. And unfortunately, basically all the work that we've been doing has been ruined. And what he said today I'm with you. It was totally off base. I mean, it's off the reservation. You never listen. I'm a devout Christian. It's a cardinal sin to ever wish death on somebody. I mean, I'm sorry. I can never support somebody ever saying that. And I will tell Archie repeatedly because there are streams.
Can I ask you one more question?
There are streams where he said that about Timepiece Gentleman because he put him through the ringer. I could send you them by WhatsApp, by the way, if you want to see. And I say that's too far. You can't say stuff like that. I tell him religiously because you cannot say that.
Who is this guy? This guy.
Make him bigger, Tim. Can't
that's
see
Perth Luxury.
Listen very carefully what's happening here, right? Because this, and honestly, mate, if this happens to you, and I really hope that no one will ever that no one will ever get this talked about to themselves. You know what I mean? I got many people. I pray to Jesus to die. Yes, I do. What's wrong with that? Well, Marco's taking it on the.
Shit, he's lagging now.
And I'll say it again. It was actually a good idea. I got many people. He's the guy on the far end. It's his entertainment. He is guilty by what JJ say. Can you say that one more time? Guilty by
that guy association.
Association. For me,
Nico,
mate,
that guy said he will not show up on Archie's stream again.
He actually left.
I'm reporting this to YouTube. Right? I'm reporting this to YouTube, and all three of them, because I have none of this, mate.
Right, but my whole thing is the only reason why I'm getting I got a little aggravated about it is because I know Marco real well, and he ain't like that. Believe me, none of us ever wished anyone to die.
Sorry, Tim, to interrupt you. You're gonna have to knock someone off here because
Tim, let's get it to 6. Let's just keep it to 5, Tim. Can we just keep it to 5? Guys, I'm sorry.
Knock a few
Let's
off.
keep it to 5, please.
Sorry, no disrespect to the boys or anything like that.
Right, we got it.
Marco, you'll have my support, right? And whatever comes out. I'll man up and I'll apologize, right? You've apologized to me, and you have my support, right? That means that we're gonna do some fun stuff in the future. But I want you to be right. I want you to think about this really. My reputation on YouTube is important. I can't be seen with a guy that says this stuff on YouTube like Archie. I can't be, because that is mate. My reputation is on the line.
Do you want him? Why don't you come clean here? Do you want him to ostracize himself from Archie Luxury? Because earlier on in the previous stream, you were saying you were very direct about it. You said, "Let's make sure this never happens again." Does that mean? Yeah. Because you know Archie, he's the Joker in the pack. He's wild. He's out there. And if Marco, just in Marco's defense, because I have an affection for Marco, I like him. I think he's a soft soul. He's a generous person. I think that he probably laughed out of nervousness, like, here's Archie going nuts again.
Right. Look, or how ridiculous he sounds. I mean, you laugh at him all the time.
Oh, here he goes.
You know?
Look, this is the guy.
Archie says unbelievable things. Sometimes in his own destruction, or many times in his own destruction.
But I have a reputation. I have a big following, right, on YouTube and outside of YouTube, because these videos are also being used. These videos also coming out on a Chinese platform, which we have over 3 million followers on. So it's really important for me that the people that I associate myself with are not like Archie, right?
Right.
And it's really sometimes I've watched Archie stuff years ago. This was years ago. If my character is ever based on him, as he says, no, because this is me every single day. I'm a mad cunt every single day, right?
And Oshie defends you also. He said that you're a typical Irish guy. That's what Oshie.
I'm Dutch, but I think
Dutch.
He's Dutch, but I've met 100 dudes at the bar who, of course.
Exactly, that's exactly what you say, right?
You see what I mean? For me, you're such an after our last stream, right? After the last one, I watched one of your videos, and you're so knowledgeable, right? You're talented, right? You know so much, and the passion comes off it, right? So why would you waste your time? Genuinely,
with Archie is what you're asking.
Why?
Because I don't want you to dance around. You danced around
No, I'm
the name.
not dancing around. I'm not saying come over.
Why would I waste my time with Archie? Is what you're
like
asking.
For me, if I put like that, it's contradictional. It's a relatively contradictional because Paul Thorpe has done something with Archie, and Paul and I are very good, right?
Yeah.
Paul is always very political, right? I love Paul to bits. He's an absolute legend, right?
Yeah.
And listen, that's contradictional, but for me, like the YouTube journey is an incredible journey, and I would love you guys to enjoy that journey as well and see how incredible that is.
But you want us to ostracize Archie?
Oh, yeah, but I can't be associated. It's very simple. I don't want to be associated with Archie. And I don't want to say anything bad because he can't defend himself. I'm giving you my opinion. I just don't want to be associated with him. And he's maybe the nicest guy ever, right?
In real life, yeah, maybe, but online, yeah, maybe
I don't
not.
know the man, but his character or whatever it is, it's not something that I want to be associated with, unfortunately. And Marco, yourself, you're so knowledgeable, and your videos are cool. The video with the green watches thing. We need to work on your audio, though. You need a mic.
I know. I record off of a Galaxy A20, guys.
I mean, that's a bit bollocks, like.
I'm sorry. I know. I need to get a legit.
Tim, you got a ton of super chats.
By the way, how do you like this image in the background, Nico? Let's cover it up for right now. Let's cover that up for right now.
Wait. I'm colorblind as fuck, mate. And is that fucking Simpsons thing?
Right, it's Archie with the Simpsons.
It's an Archie Simpsons thing.
Right.
They kind of idolize Archie.
It's just cool. Listen, Nico, I'll explain. Here's the thing, right? Me, Archie, JJ, Tim. Me, Tim, and JJ, right? We all kind of joined Archie stream one by one, right? And we all just had a really great camaraderie together. I don't know what it is, but it was just so it's like a genuine friendship, right? And me, JJ, and Tim, we'll bicker online and we'll bust each other's, what. But we're actually good friends offline. There's not a lot that we could say to each other that would actually make us split up. And we go on Archie's because it's just fun. You know what I mean? We're among friends. We're just having fun. Now, listen, he goes off the reservation and says shit like he said tonight. You know what I mean? I mean, that's part of Archie's shtick, and there's no defending it. I'm not going to deny it, but me, Tim, and JJ also wouldn't be together if it wasn't for Archie either. So it's what do you want us to do here? You want us to just...
At a certain point, I just decided, I've not watched Archie before. I stopped watching Archie before I started YouTube. And by the way, YouTube wasn't my idea, right? I was against doing YouTube. It was because I didn't believe it would help, right? The business and would help anything. I just didn't believe in it. The editors, the team, they were just fucking spot on, and it turned out to be a success, which I'm extremely grateful for, obviously. But before YouTube, I already stopped watching Archie because it was just repetitive and it wasn't very positive, if you know what I mean.
Me too.
I like positivity, right? So, on a day, I'm always under pressure, scraping the ends together, and then you're home and then watching something that isn't positive. That's just not my game, if you know what I mean. But for me watching that stream, I wasn't watching the whole stream. I got a clip sent to me, and I heard that. I'm like, even if I had 20 million subscribers, that would still hurt. I'm still a normal man. I'm still a man with a family. I still am a hardworking bollocks. I'm a lunatic. I'm a weirdo, but I'm a good lunatic, and that stuff hurts. And that's why I was so pissed off earlier. I was
right. And I understand that, you know what I mean? Listen, nobody should be saying that kind of stuff. Like I mentioned, if I said it, I'm deeply sorry because it's totally out of character, even for me. You know what I mean? Like for anybody, nobody should be saying that kind of stuff, But it's just I swear I could almost put my hand to fire and say that I would never say something like that. Listen, genuinely, and if I did, again, I don't know how I can make it right with you, but I will certainly try.
Like I said on the previous stream, we are already right? I don't care if there's a video coming out where you did or did not say. We're right? We've spoken with each other, right? You and me are good, right? Done. And the only thing I wanted, and that's what I said as well, like I am not like I'm not a YouTuber, right? I'm not a YouTuber.
You're a watch dealer.
I'm a watch dealer. Right.
And Nico, can I say that I do want to work in the watch business? This is why, like, I want to work in some capacity, at least in the future, in the watch business, right? And it stings me to see a dealer, you know what I mean, like yourself, who, you know, has a decent following and credibility behind him at the end of the day, right? Because you are a legitimate business. You know, say that I would say those things because it's shocking. You know, I don't want to make enemies at the end of the day before even starting in the watch business. No,
but that's why it's good that we have this conversation, or we had the previous conversation, because we have fixed it, right? The problem is not important. The solution is, right? Problems are always there, right? But how you solve it is a different thing. And you've apologized, and listen, I don't care if a video comes out where you did or did not say it. If you didn't say it, my apologies there, right? 100%. If you did say it, I already have your apology. Like, we don't need apology, right? We needed a conversation, which we had, right? And that's it. You have my attention, and I'm actually quite happy because now, for the first time, I've been able to speak to Archie. I think it's cool as well, because before I started, I saw a few of his things, if you know what I mean. So. For me,
you saw a few of my things. You know what I mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, I watched a few of your videos, like back in when I had nothing, like
what
that fake and thingy, that real and fake video. How is that possible that so many fake comparisons are deleted and yours not?
It's just
did you see that,
man?
Because Oshin is God tier. Is that the way you say?
God tier.
I'm just kidding.
He's a good lad, but no,
God tier.
For me, mate, I just wanna and this is what I said as well. Like, I'm wearing a very expensive watch, right?
Yeah,
but
so is pretty much everybody on the back.
This watch means
we're not worrying
fuck
what he's
all
wearing.
to me, right? This watch means fuck all to me. This £1 or £2 watch, which was given to me by someone, like a very important person for me, that means so much more to me. I want to take away the snobbery out of the business, snobbery out of the watch world.
I think you have already a little.
Yeah,
because you did the whole Casio thing, or Casio, as you say.
Casio.
K-A-H-Z-I-O, Casio. Casio. Like you did the whole, you did that whole thing, and you removed. You're removing. I think a lot of the watch YouTubers are removing that snobbery. If anything, I'm fucking building up the snobbery again. I'm like, fuck it. Like, come on, we're all fucking.
Your high class music.
Beautiful watches.
But for me, genuinely, mate, you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of knowledge, and I'm just like, there's a book. It's actually interesting. Willpower doesn't work. It's a book, and I'm not very good in reading because I'm very easily distracted. Right? I can read 3 sentences, and then it's like my head is somewhere else. Like, I mean, welcome in my world. But there's one part of that book. It said, be very mindful about the people you associate yourself with, right? The people you surround yourself with, because you'll, like, to give you an idea, if you didn't make that comment, the first thing I did, I associated with you, Archie, with you. I associated negativity with you. Well, you didn't deserve that in the first place. If you know what I mean. So
I think we all agree on that. That's you know.
And for me, I'm like, it's very important to really control that circle around you. Definitely, if you like, I don't know what your ambitions are. You said you would like to be in the watch dealing business. I say one thing: it's incredible, but it's a hard fucking game, boy. It's
Nico. Let's address some criticism and
Perf.
Guys, mods.
Yeah, we got him.
Thanks. Yeah.
And by the way, Nico, I will also show you proof because there's this nasty troll. I'm not even kidding with you. I don't like giving him airtime, but I will show you proof. He's legit made 35 accounts about myself and.
Yeah, I've had a whole heap that I've had to block. One's about
But I
our
will
panel
send you
members. I
proof.
won't say who because I don't want to give them airtime.
He makes accounts about like my old account because my name is Marco. He used to make Marco accounts. Now he's making Watch Cardinal accounts and.
Some of them are even racist.
Right.
Yeah, it's possible that don't take the chat too seriously because we don't know actually. But Anthony Napolitano is asking Nico, have you officially offered Marco a job?
He's more than welcome.
First of all, I need to graduate university, which is happening in December, and then yes, sure.
Nice, man.
More than welcome, mate. More than welcome. People with your knowledge are always welcome.
I'm gonna have to read this because people want me. You know, this is how I pay for the lights. Sorry, guys. IMA $5. Imagine being butthurt over words. Some men go to war. This guy's freaking out over words. You're Hublot. Ooh, of humor.
That one hurts, Mark.
I think me and Nico are hashing this out, guys. Let's be mature. You know what I mean?
You can say what you want, but the Hublot of humans, that one hurts. Like, listen.
No, you can. One thing you can give to the chat is they're very creative.
They're very creative. No. To be fair, listen, criticism all day, every day, right? And listen, I wouldn't shy away. And like I said before, if you're man enough to criticize something, I criticize watches, and have a bit of fun. You need to be man enough to take them on the chin as well.
Yeah.
And for me, there's only a bit of a fine line, which I really, really pissed off about. And I think the next question, why would you attack Marco without proof? Toyota, it's not because I didn't have proof, but because I've seen something with my own eyes, and sometimes you doubt yourself as well. So yes, I've seen something with my own eyes, but like it's irrelevant now. For me, it's irrelevant anyway.
You know what I want to say, Nico? It's cool that you came on. It's cool that you're facing this like head on. You're getting down and dirty and getting in with this problem, and you're dealing with it straight on, like head on.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, you're digging out the dirt that's there. It says a lot to your character, I have to say. I've gained a little more respect for you now.
Yes,
brother.
No,
I always say, like, a lot of this is distance. Like, we as YouTubers, for example, like when you exploded on YouTube, I'm there doing my fucking videos of going around different cities and all of this stuff and so on. And you explode and you're going flying miles up. And that's fine. I'm not a subs guy. I don't stare at my subs number every day or anything like that. I'm not that guy, but I know a lot of YouTubers that are. And I have to say, like, it's kind of cool that you kind of get in and understand your worth inside the watch community. For me, this, like, the watch world is my world, right? I've sacrificed everything. I've risked everything. I'm very, very grateful that I do what I love every single day, and I can work with the most incredible watches in the world. In the beginning, I was actually fixing and servicing the watches myself, but because of the growth of the business, my time was more important somewhere else. And like, I'm just very, very. This was my dream, right, as a kid. So this was what I always wanted to do. And just before YouTube started, I thought I was going to lose my business. We're talking about COVID-19. My own shop needed to close. We weren't ready for online sales. What are we talking about? It was me and one other person that I employed. And like, I had, like, ever since YouTube changed my life, mate. Right? YouTube is funding my business,
right?
I feel you on that one. It's changed my life also. Let me tell you guys.
Yeah, you guys have.
I told you the
the
story. I told you the story, right? I told you the
You guys
story
have a lot
about
in
this one.
common in that way.
And I just want to say one thing. I came in hard because, Marco's my main man, my co-host on half my shows, but I do give you respect for coming in here and hashing it out with us regular guys.
It shows
and
character, bro.
right, because we even, like, when Paul Thorpe was on the other day with us, and remember I asked him the question, I said, would you ask Anthony if he would ever show up on a show like ours and maybe reach out to the regular watch collectors like that hang around with us, a couple hundred guys on the live stream.
Well, I was the same with you guys,
Right.
Marco, JJ, Tim, company, and so on. Guys, if we were all in a bar, we'd all be having a laugh together. Like,
we would all have
this fucking subs tier difference between us. It's not actually really real.
There is no difference.
There is no difference. Like, Nico, if I saw you in a fucking pub, we'd have a shots fucking competition. We'd fucking try and drink each other under the table or something like that.
I see a couple guys saying, like, oh, now I'm apologizing. I'm just keeping it real. I appreciate Nico coming and keeping it honest with us and real. And we hash it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good thing. I don't know why anybody.
I appreciate that.
I don't know. Listen, like I said, I had no ill will. My own thing is, I'm just a little protective over my man Marco.
You gotta watch
just how it is.
We know Archie.
Right.
Listen,
Archie,
he's
a maniac.
He's a creature we either know how to understand or not.
Right.
The guy, he's been around for so long. He's been doing this so long. To him, we're a flash in the pan. And it fucking bugs the shit out of him when we have success on YouTube. It just does. And he's sitting there in his little studio. I love the guy, and I have all the respect in the world for him, but it gets to him a lot, and he has a lot to say, and he's a shouter, and he gets riled up, and this is his shtick as well. This is what has made him a career on YouTube. I honestly, Nico, I have to say, when he went after you, I was fucking insulted he didn't go after me first. I was like, hey, what the fuck? What are you doing? What about me?
The funny bit was like, I actually said this in a different I don't do many podcasts, but I done a podcast there, and the question was, how did other watch YouTubers respond to your presence when you just became big? I didn't mention this, but I was thinking this. So happy. No one was giving me any abuse, and then all of a sudden, fucking Archie came about, and
you gotta love it, dude. Yeah, like, do you remember fucking Morrissey with the Smiths? He used to kick people in the head, and who tried to get up on the stage, and they go home with a black eye and go, Morrissey gave me this. Yes, they like spit on me, Dickie. It's a benediction. You want it. I fucking begged Archie before. I was like, can you please go off on me and tell me I'm a fucking pretentious asshole living in Venice, smoking cigars? Can you please do that?
Can I join you?
Wait a point, George. Archie, like. And I'm not talking bad about. I
live in Monza.
Like, I wouldn't talk bad about someone that can't defend themselves. So this is not talking bad, but things went wrong between Archie. Archie started to get hated me after in a live stream where I said to him what I didn't like. Was defending Anthony, right? Because what I didn't agree with what Archie did prior to that, right? And I stand by that. And what I do, I had the opportunity to say something straight to Archie, and I take things head on, mate. I just straight as an arrow, if you know what I mean. And I mentioned that
in that live stream yeah.
And I was like, that's just not cool, if you know what I mean. And ever since, he hates me. And I mean, if I didn't do that, if I didn't say that at that moment, he would have probably not hated me as much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because he extended an olive branch, and you bit his hand because you were like, well, no, you attacked my friend, and I'm sticking with my friend who was Anthony. And I was watching that, and I was thinking, he's just Archie. He shouts at everyone. He badmouths it's kind of his thing. Yeah. Nobody takes it personally.
But sometimes, and I understand this. Like I understand this very well. Sometimes a message is different sent than it is actually being received. If you know what I mean, I can understand that, right?
Yeah, he felt a little pushed off and brushed off in that.
Oh yeah,
moment.
but like,
yeah,
I mean, it's very simple. I still stand by what I said because it was not respectful. Show a bit of like you being mindful, be at least and you can say what you want. Yeah, it's Archie. Yeah, it's Archie. Yeah, no, then it's Archie, and then I don't want to be associated with that. You see what I mean?
think about it, man. Like Archie is one guy. He's out there. He's the voice. To many, he's the voice of the people. He's the voice of that angry crowd, of the angry mob, in many cases. And I kind of like, I don't know. You come in a different place, but I dig him for that reason. It's okay. Like he's the guy who's going to tell everybody, this guy's a phony or whatever. He stole my shtick. He stole my shtick.
People as well.
He hasn't taken a swing at me.
Well. I had nothing. I had nothing, mate. I'm a normal dude. I had nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm not better than anyone else because I'm selling expensive watches. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm not better than anyone else because I have a few more subscribers. What are we talking about? I'm a normal dude. And you don't cross, for me, you don't just cross a line, if you know what I mean. But listen, that is me. I'm very, it's not, I find it very difficult to figure out the English word of that because this is my lack of English.
Your Dutch background?
Yeah, this is my Dutch background.
I think we don't know Archie, like why he is this way, but there's something that he probably went through in his life that made him this way. And
yeah, absolutely.
And
I am very sorry about that.
Change. But I think like we can still change. Anthony can still change. I don't know if at this point, like I tried for 6 months to, we've been working, like me, JJ, Marco, we've been working overtime to calm him down, be a little bit better. But
but that shouldn't be your problem, mate.
I know, and look, people do make it a problem. We try to say like, hey, it's
Hey, listen, Tim.
Yeah.
Archie took you under his wing. Like, I love you, man, but he took you under his wing, and here you are now. Okay, like I gotta say, like Archie is a double-edged sword. He just is.
You gotta take the good with the bad with Archie.
Exactly.
He's done a lot of good for us.
He
helped us build our channels. And listen, I'm not gonna say like, I agree with everything Archie says. Obviously, we all have our own opinions. I don't agree with anything Marco says or nothing that Tim says at all.
I go out of my way.
But in the end, like, I understand, like Nico's criticism of him. He has a valid point why he should be aggravated. But that's not me turning my back on. Yeah, who is doing that?
Tim, can you move Perth? I'm sorry.
Phone just went off. I've just muted it.
Yeah, I'm
sorry, guys.
Guys, so
like, you have to get out of the conversation, man.
Sorry, it's mute. It's mute.
Okay. Sorry.
We need to let Perth address the question because Perth
ahead.
was the guy who was laughing in the Nico. Remember you were asking who was the guy who was like, so it was Perth. So he came on to address it.
Yeah. First thing. One, I wasn't laughing at what was being said about yourself, Nico. I was actually laughing at political cartoons that were on my other monitor. Okay, first thing. Second thing, if it did offend you, I apologize wholeheartedly, sincerely, and from the bottom of my heart. Let's get that straight, okay? So if you are offended, I apologize for that, okay? 3, I've left Archie forever. That's it. No going back. I was going to be sending him some stuff this week, but that's now off. I've left him, gone completely. 4th, I've confirmed this to Tim in writing. Tim, you don't need to read the messages now, but I've already sent Tim messages well before this, like basically before Tim's stream even started. 5, I've basically committed allegiance to Tim, Marco, and JJ, and I'm never going back to Arch. Okay. 6,
but we're all part of Archie's stream. That's the thing. Like,
well, I mean, yes, but I mean, I'll only be appearing on Tim's. I have no need to go back to Archie. 1, he pretty much slagged me off. 2, he's making death threats about people. Well, not death threats, but basically wishing death and ill will on them. Yeah, so apologies if you did interpret it that way, Nico. However, it wasn't meant to be interpreted that way. So I sincerely apologise if any offence was taken. So I've left Archie. I'm not going to tolerate that sort of behaviour from anybody. Hence why I've immediately severed ties.
Listen, I appreciate what you're saying, but you don't owe me any apology. Like, I am just saying, I'll send you the video or whatever. I'll send the video to Tim, and I'll let Tim send it to you, and you'll be the judge of it. I don't want to say anything about it. I appreciate what you're saying. You don't owe me an apology either, but Tim, I'll send the video now.
Okay.
That's in your WhatsApp. Watch it yourself. See how that feels.
Well,
I understand where you're coming from, but understand my perspective because I feel that it's not being understood. That's where I'm coming from.
I do. So, like for me, that is watch that video and send it to.
I already have seen it. Yes, it doesn't look good. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Hence why I've apologised if any offence was taken.
No, it's not just I'm shocked. It's not the offence anymore. It's just shock. But I listen. Water under the bridge. I appreciate what you're saying. So I appreciate that. So I appreciate that.
Look, seriously, I sincerely apologise if any offence was taken or if you thought it was that way. I respect your point of view.
Oisin,
look,
thank God
I was thinking about blocking you, but I'm not going to block you, okay? Because you're a gentleman, and I respect that.
Perfect. I think you did good enough.
Appreciate that.
Michael Deitch, $5. Archie has been the same for many years. I'm old enough to remember several guys who were happy to latch on to him for their own benefit, then turn on him. And REG says $2. Think about the values and principles we hold dear, guys.
Okay, but by the way, Oisin, thank God I'm having this cigar, man. I needed to relax. You know what I'm saying? I needed to calm down. Whew.
I know, man.
It's been a long day. Dude, Nico, I was legit at my grandmother's. It's their 57th wedding anniversary. And then I see this shit in the fucking chat. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? It's
I felt bad for you, Mark. I did because like Nico's a powerhouse, and he's a big personality in this game. And all of a sudden, next thing he's like coming down on you.
Like I wouldn't call myself a powerhouse, but like it was.
You're one of the larger channels, so obviously that carries a certain gravitas.
Yeah, like I like to see myself as a fucking normal dude anyway. But the key is that.
Don't get any delusions. I don't consider you any different. I
was watching your shit way before my first fucking subscriber, you dick.
Listen, I see it like if we were all in a pub, we'd be grand, we'd all be mates. The problem is this fucking internet shit. We're all distanced, we're all separate. Archie suffers from that too, that separation shit. We all do it in a little way. I don't know. Certain channel. I had an issue with Adrian for a while. When he said that the bubble was burst with Rolex, and I gave him some shit on a video.
There isn't a Rolex
what
bubble.
What was this?
That was like a year ago.
I get so pissed off by people calling the Rolex a bubble. Right. I just get so fucking fuming. You have no idea.
I'm with you, 100%.
But the truth
bubble is a short economic cycle. Rolex has been fucking increasing since they fucking started.
No, there is no such thing. I know. I got fucking mad at Adrian for doing that, and I knew why he did it. And I was like, this is cheap. But I didn't know him then. Now I fucking know him, and I feel embarrassed about it. I think I deleted it since. I'm like, oh shit, this is awful. Like, that's not cool. It's just because I didn't know him. Now I know him, and it's all right. Like, we're all chums. If I meet him at the London Watch group or whatever, London Watch
show. Are you coming to the London Watch show?
Yeah, I think I am coming. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
you
man,
think,
we're
or
gonna
are you
drink a
coming?
lot. We're gonna.
What?
Are you coming?
Yeah, we're gonna do some mad shit with Roman.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Yeah, you have to come.
I better eat some carbohydrates that day. I better eat a lot of bread.
We're gonna do some mad shit.
A lot of shots. It's gonna be the competition between men and fucking Irish men as well. I know you're half Dutch and all, or you're Dutch, but you have the accent, so that qualifies. And
Mate, Belfast for life, boy. This is the soil I am gonna die on. I swear to God.
Is it? Is it?
I fucking love this island, mate. I don't know what the fuck you're doing in shite.
But is that?
What
Come
the
on!
fuck do you need to do there?
I'm living in paradise over here. But the drinking, I never found the drinking very good in Belfast, I have to say. Is it good?
No.
Is it good?
Belfast is good. Like, it's not like Dublin.
Do you
Dublin
get down to Dublin? You get down to Dublin, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of business in Dublin. I have an office in Dublin as well now. So with Brexit, it was very important. So, but the funny bit is I worked in Dublin for 4 years. Carrick Mines, like Leopardstown. Fucking Junction 15 on the M50, mate. Fucking nightmare every single day. Doesn't ring a bell to any of yous, but it doesn't ring a bell here.
Talking about.
That's rough.
Mate.
That's the rough end of Dublin, man.
Uber Chihuahua says
that's not the Dublin
is
you
more
want
entertaining than a lot of you together. Elevate your game, guys. I guess this show is not as entertaining as we thought it was.
But he still pays a tenner for it, mate.
Yeah, it's
that one in your fucking pocket.
Man, thank you. I mean, I really appreciate it.
You're not entertaining, but here's a tenner. See you later.
I love it.
Get fucked.
Look.
Oh, Archie's in the house.
Fuck
Anthony
that.
Napolitano. How much money you offering Marco? Is that Archie?
Yeah,
no,
he's in the stream.
Listen. Anthony Napolitana wasn't very kind to me, right? He said some really bad stuff earlier today on the chat. So
he's
I'm
very
not going,
spicy.
Very spicy stuff. No.
Anthony, the viewers just have my back. That's what it is. It's more that he wanted to defend me. You understand? And he's not a bad guy. Trust me. He's actually a very nice guy.
He's not good against you.
He's here every day.
He's pro Marco.
Right. Almost all the viewers are very nice. It's just you know what I mean.
Okay,
it was
we got Archie
because
joining
I'm
us.
sitting on this StreamYard thing. I have no idea what the fuck it is, but
it's way better than anything
Archie's
else.
joining us, and he just had a big drink. Hey, what's up, Archie?
There he is.
Hello.
There he is.
How's it going?
Hey, who's here? I can't see anyone. Who's here?
I'm sorry. Here we go. We got O'Sheen. We got Marco. We got Nico. Got JJ.
Where's Nico? I can't see Nico. Where's Nico?
Top right corner.
I'm here, mate.
I can't see Nico. The fat guy.
Yeah, no, the fat guy is
put
you,
on
Archie.
weight.
The fat guy is you.
My
Archie.
God, you put on weight. That's not Nico. No.
All right.
No. Man,
mate,
I gotta tell you.
Can you hear me?
A little tip there with camera tip is how you got the camera positioned. It makes
Archie, can you hear me at least?
Fat or skinny. You know what I mean? Man, you look terrible.
This is fuck.
Yeah. Hi guys. Hi guys. How are you going?
Doing okay?
Yeah, I'm great. Hey, I'm great. Hey, how's it going? So, Tim, are you going over to Nico, the guy who stole my shtick, who stole my comedy routine? The guy I even invented the ripping of the shirt. The ripping of the shirt. Hey, Nico, it's all cool, man.
Mate, I'm happy that you're here now.
Amsterdam watch dealers told me. Amsterdam watch dealer told me you stole your store fit out from them.
Mate, listen, I'm happy that you're here now. I'm not sure what's going on in your life, but please.
And I was fucking right. I told you. I went on the show, right? You defended the son of a bitch. You defended Anthony, and he shit all over you. He shit all over you. The biggest fucking turd I've ever seen in fucking history. He shit on you, and you were defending him. Sir. Sir. My God. I told you,
come on.
Nico's loyalty. Where's he gone? Where's that fat cunt gone? Where's the fat cunt gone? Hey, life! Fucker! I haven't told you I wish you death, you fucking piece of shit! Die!
All right.
Thank you.
Tim,
Come on. What the hell? Come on.
Tim, you did the right thing.
Yep.
Tim, you did the right thing.
Shit.
Damn it. And Archie is like he's like our handicapped cousin or something. Like we can't, we love him, but it's a problem.
Look,
Isn't that sad? That's sad. That's a sad moment. They could have been all right, but shit, Archie, come on, man.
I mean, I'm lost for words. I gotta
No,
say.
you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. This is what Archie is. This is what he does. It's a shame he. Oh God, he's uncontrollable. It's like letting a velociraptor into the room. Like we want him to sit at the table and eat with a knife and fork, but he's not going to do it.
Arch, are you gonna be okay?
Don't,
Arch.
No,
Hey,
don't
hey,
let. No.
guys, I'll be polite. I'll be polite. Look, guys. Look, seriously, it's all okay. You guys are all good. It's no problems, okay? I just want to say, man, the only question I got is I heard some of you guys are jumping ship. I just want to know who's going to be on my boat tomorrow.
We're all going to be on your boat tomorrow.
Have to watch the
I'm
show,
Captain Smith. I'm Captain Smith. Okay, it's a Titanic reference. I'm Captain Smith. And I just want to know who's going on the lifeboat and who's staying on deck with me, because this is unsinkable.
I mean, Arch, this is a great show.
Archie, we have your back. If you weren't paying attention, we fucking have your back, and then you shit all over it. Like, don't do that, man.
But I mean, O'Shane, you must admit this. Nico, I was very polite to him, right, when he was on the Timepiece Gentleman, right? And in all honesty, I was polite. I said, "Hey, man, I help you." I'm just being nice. Which, realistically, he stole my shtick. He's about as original as the Monkees are to the Beatles. Okay, you can Google that, Nico, if you don't
Archie,
understand.
what is your real name? Archie, what is your real name? Because I would like to address you with your real name.
Well, my name is Paul Bluter. I'm the method actor who
you have no idea who you don't know me, right? I'm not sure what you think and what delusion you have in your mind, right? But I have not stole any fucking character, big man. I don't know, mate. I'm gonna say this, right? I have watched a few of your videos prior to me being on YouTube, right? Are you listening?
I got the mic plugged in. Yeah.
Right. The reason I don't know why I'm even explaining myself, right?
Sure.
But the point is that I like to take things head on, right? And I had the opportunity in a live stream with you to say to you that you said you wanted to do something on YouTube. I said, and my comment was, you can find that live stream. I says, I'm only doing that the moment, only doing that whenever that stuff with Anthony was over. You were saying the worst things about Anthony way before this Anthony crisis started, right?
And you know what? I was 100% right. I was 100% right. Let's be honest. What's he done for your business? He's fucked your business up. He has fucked it up for so many dealers.
We have struggled with a few things, indeed, right?
Tell me this.
But he didn't.
Let me ask you this. Let's keep our differences apart for the moment, okay? Let me ask you this. How bad has he fucked your business up? How angry is Roman Sheriff? How angry is Eric?
Archie, that is something.
Can I ask you that? I'm just asking you.
Paul, that is something I am not going to discuss here in public, right?
Why not?
I would discuss that with you off camera with Roman and Anthony there. I don't discuss that stuff in public.
You owe me an apology, because you know why you owe me an apology? Because he's a shit. He's a shit. He ain't the friend you want. Abandon that ship. He is poison in the watch community. Poison. Dump him like Roman has.
Archie.
Dump him like Roman and Eric have.
Archie, Anthony works his bollocks off, right?
Who gives a fuck what he does? He's an idiot. He's a narcissistic son of a bitch.
Mate, listen, whatever you want.
Adolf
whatever
Hitler
you
worked his bollocks off too. Does that make him right?
I think it's a good example, but it's a bit different. You can't compare Anthony with Hitler, like.
No, but he's not comparing.
man.
He's just saying that one worked his bollocks
Hard
off.
work isn't just righteous. Hard work
Mate,
isn't meet any righteousness.
And Paul, walk the walk first before you can talk, because you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. And the moment you know what's going behind the scenes, you will have the whole platform.
I just got to tell you, all I know is the community is angry. The community is so
you are
upset.
angry.
The community is furious.
You are angry, and the people that are around you are angry. That's not the community. Don't mistake yourself with that.
I'm getting hundreds of emails. The community's upset.
Hundreds of
the
emails.
Community.
Archie, stop talking shit, mate.
The community has been offended.
Mate, listen. Fair fucking play, right? Fair fucking play for what you've achieved, right? But let me say one thing, right? And that is absolutely unacceptable. What you've done and what you've said here, right? And I don't wish this to my worst enemy. This is unacceptable, man.
And I hope the son of a bitch dies of a heart attack. It's probably me. The son of a bitch deserves to die. What's wrong with that? I wish him death. I pray to him to die. Yes.
You pray for me to die. Mate, that shit is unacceptable. And therefore, I think it's unacceptable that you represent in any way, shape, or form anyone in a watch community. That's not what a community does. That's not what a community stands for, and definitely not the community I work in. So, listen, Paul, all due honesty, right? That shit, leave that out. Do your thing and do it well and do it right.
You tell me this. I came out friendly to you. You absolutely spat in my face. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Lick your ass? You're supposed to lick your ass after I've been spat in my face? I'm supposed to lick your ass?
I've always confronted you directly, big man. I've always confronted you directly. And you have never confronted me directly. This is the first time.
I came to you with an olive branch and said, hey, I'll help you out. You said, hey, what would I help with him after he shit? And I was exactly right. My character judgment.
Blame it to the character.
100% right. He's a stinky turd.
Blame it to your character,
stinky
Paul.
Turd.
Blame it to your character, Paul. But this is not the person I ever want to be associated with that says stuff like that, right? So do whatever you want. It's unacceptable. And for me, that is.
You tell me this. The community has been so hurt. Do you realize the trust that's been breached there? Do you realize what's happened? I've got dealers in Australia. I got dealers in Australia who've got no consignment. No consignment coming in.
Paul,
let's be honest there. Your God is money. Like every flipper out there, it's money. Now, let me tell you this.
You're lucky that this happened, right?
So many dealers in Australia cannot get consignment. It has rocked the industry. Do you understand?
Paul, listen. Are you ever allowing anyone to finish or what?
Arch, let him finish.
Let him speak.
Listen, Paul, you are so lucky that this shit happened because it gained you so much views, and you need to thank Anthony on your bare knees. You are not a watch dealer. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So don't act like you actually do, because you don't, right? And the shit that I've went through to what Anthony has done, right? That is what I have to deal with, right? Not you. You're just happy, and you need to be happy and grateful that you have food, right?
Did you tell him you're not happy?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, he knows. And Eric,
what did he say? What did he say?
It's none of your business what he says. It's none of anyone's business what he says. I keep that shit indoors.
Are you angry? Scale of 1 to 10.
I am, after tonight, I am 9. Yeah, angry.
After tonight's interview with Paul?
Yeah, because I think that interview shouldn't have I think that interview should never have happened in the first place.
Right.
Do you agree with me when I said it was a shit interview? Do you agree with me? You may hate my guts, but do you agree with me?
No, I don't. I'm not agreeing with that. It's not that I always want to disagree, but I am I don't disagree with that. If I don't agree with what you're saying. But Archie or Paul or whatever, I'm just being straight here, right? I don't want any bollocks. I don't want any fucking bullshit. I don't want any negativity. I don't want to come out, sit here at 4:15 because I went out after Marco after a comment that you made. And you should apologize to Marco for that, because you are putting Tim and Marco in a really bad light. And I'm very, very sorry to say, but let me be fucking real here, right? You are who you are, right? And I'll respect that. And I really, really respect that. And all you have to do is respect someone else as well.
Sure. Well, look, I tell you what then, okay? Why don't we just extend the olive branch now then? I'll give you a chance to shit on me again.
I'm not going to shit on you, Paul. You've shit on yourself already by saying the things that you've said.
You must admit my character judgment on Anthony was better than your judgment.
No, I am still right with Anthony. It's not about right and wrong. Anthony is a spot-on guy you can rely on. He makes wrong decisions, but you can rely on him. That's the difference.
Tell me this, who's more narcissistic, Anthony or Roman?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Lads, come on.
I gotta tell you,
fellas,
I gotta tell you,
come on.
I gotta tell you. Okay, look, I'm happy to extend the olive branch to you, Nico. There you go. I'm gonna be the bigger man.
There you
I'll
go.
eat the turd. I'll eat the turd. I'll eat the turd now. I'll eat the turd now.
No one has to eat a turd here. But I would appreciate that if you have anything bad to say, that you say that in a stream together where someone can defend themselves.
Well,
I will refuse to speak bad about you. I refuse to speak bad about you, right?
I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna say this to you now, so everyone can see it. I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. I'm sorry for saying unsavory things, because at the end of the day, here we go. Watch this. At the end of the day, I'm glad you're in the community. I actually like you.
I appreciate that.
I tell you honestly, I actually like you, okay?
I can put my camera back on now. All right.
I'd like some of your fucking ratings. I'd like some of your fucking ratings, which I can't seem to get. But hey, I actually like your stuff. I actually do like you.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Hey, and I gotta be honest. I think I gotta be honest with you. I'm a little bit disappointed that I was used by Anthony. That's what I'm angry about. He used me. He lured me in with advertising on my refrigerator.
How much do you want for your fridge?
$1,000.
Name me a figure now.
$1,000. $1,000.
$1,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah, 1,000 Australian. Yeah.
How much is that?
That's cheap. That's cheap. That's like $700.
Is that like all sides?
Hey, I don't wear a Nautilus. I wear Calatravis. It's not much.
Archie, I'll take your full fridge. Right?
Okay, hey,
send me
Nico, I love you.
I'll help you.
Okay, well, you can just PayPal to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. ArchieLuxury.
Yeah, but I want the full fridge, and I want Brian and Binion everywhere, and I want you to stop being a dick to me.
Oh my God! You put advertising on the fridge. You're my best friend. There's no problem. I'm a prostitute. Jesus Christ!
You spoke Archie's language.
Hey! I've always done things for money. What do you think this is? I'm a capitalist in the truest extent.
Right.
And you know what? You give me another $1,000. You give me another 1,000. I'm never going to work with Tim Wright again.
Oh fuck me! Boy.
I gotta know what is it gonna say on the fridge? You didn't work out that deep.
Pride and opinion.
I gotta tell you, I quite like Nico. There's many things of Nico's side. I'm not a yes or no person. I have shades of grey. There's things I didn't like a little bit. There's things I really did like, and I gotta tell you, to be honest with you, the best thing you can do in this business is pinch bits from everyone. Everyone does that. You know, that's just how the Hollywood and show business works. You pinch bits from everyone. You know, even myself, I was thinking of a name. I was thinking of Archibald Leach, very famous, gets Cary Grant. That's where the name came from. It was from another movie star, Cary Grant, Archibald Leach.
Okay. I appreciate it, but come on, man, you can't ask that.
I need a fag. I need the fag because my fucking vape doesn't fucking work, and it's fucking annoying the fuck out of me. For fuck's sake. Right, give me 5 seconds. I need to grab a fag.
This Dutch lad has like the fattest fucking Belfast accent.
What a crazy turn of events.
Hey,
unbelievable.
It's great.
$1,000.
It's funny, man. It's funny.
Man.
Sometimes
Archie
the
is
script has a good ending,
genius
Archie, you know?
Marketing, marketing genius. Okay, there we go. There's Boba Hotep.
Oh shit! Thank God I have the cigar, man. Whew.
Yeah,
I need it.
I'm nearly finished mine. I'm just like, is this
I need
really
another one,
happening,
I
or
think.
are we going to wake up in a minute and go, oh, that was a weird dream?
Oh my God.
Tim, I can't believe you're going away for a month. What the fuck are you
I know,
thinking?
right?
You got ratings gold. Like, where are you going?
It's just getting juicy, Tim.
Cancel the hike.
I gotta
Fuck
say,
you.
Arch, you were right before when you said tonight's gonna be the night to after stream. When I said, Tim, I'll do it tomorrow, you do it tonight.
Yeah,
You said tonight's gonna be the one.
Look.
I call the pre-show tomorrow.
Look, let's be honest, guys. We've had a great journey. It's been a great journey. I love you guys all. Seriously, it's not just money.
But
you
Arch,
know?
I've told you this. You can't say stuff like you said today on stream. And I always say, when you say it out loud, you can't say stuff like that.
I got a bit of my... Look, I'll be honest
You
with you.
know I'll always have your back, but you can't say shit
Look, I
like
was
that.
wrong. I was wrong. Okay, I just was angry because the community was upset. I was just angry because I woke up at 4 a.m. to watch Paul Thorpe just play softcock with bloody Anthony. Oh my God, it was so soft.
And you need to apologize
Seriously.
to Paul also, Arch.
You
I
gotta
love you.
apologize.
You gotta apologize.
Yeah.
What you said, Jim.
Look, Paul, I am sorry, Paul. You're a good guy. I got away with my problem is I have so much the community spirit in me, right? I can sense the community's feeling, and the community. Look, they are upset. Okay, the gag didn't work off, but you know what? It's like telling an adult joke at a party. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, you never know your audience. You know.
When does that advertisement go on the fridge? Because someone mentioned it can take a few weeks.
No, he'll get it up. I will hound him.
We'll make sure it happens there. There's no problems at all there. I'm
Yeah, Art and Tim, you want to get through this?
Yeah, let me get quickly. Toyota fridge space, $1,000. Friends like JJ, Tim, and Marco are priceless.
Yeah, and I don't like this whole bullshit that you're gonna boot us all out. What is that, Arch? Stop saying that shit. Come on.
Look, you got to remember too. Nico's the master here. Let's be honest, Nico. I don't actually hate you. You've got to have the show business. You've got to have drama, a bit of spice. Come on, man. You know this. Man, you drive a fucking Ferrari, Nico.
How the fuck do you know that?
What?
We watch all the content, Nico. What do you think?
There's no Ferrari on my content.
Everybody's...
Nico.
Whoa, hold on.
Nico.
Didn't you do a FaceTime with Roman once? And you were with somebody, if I'm not mistaken, on a Gray Market episode, and you were in an exotic sports car. I almost remember this.
Yeah, and it wasn't a fucking 80s Mondial that I've been in. This was the one with the buttons on the steering wheel.
Mr. GMT, $5. This is awesome. Cats and dogs living together. Cars and Chrono, $10. Sup, fellas? Been at the beach all day. What did I miss?
I gotta
LOL.
take Nico. You know the business. You're a very wealthy individual, right?
I am not very wealthy. I am very fortunate that I can do what I love every day. Yeah.
Okay. As I said to somebody, once you cross the Ferrari line, your sense of right and wrong. It's biblical because Ferrari is Italian. It's from the Romans, the Roman Catholic Church. It's it's Italian. Don't worry. I only ever had an Alfa Romeo. See, I'm not as successful. An Alfa Romeo is like a BMW 3 Series of Ferraris, okay? With the crappy plastic interior and sticky buttons, okay? I got to tell you, seriously, you're very sick. Anyone who has a Ferrari is successful. I got a Honda Civic. I haven't got that killer instinct. So if I was more aggressive, I'd be more successessful. I'm a soft cock. That is my problem.
Art, you know what car I was driving earlier today?
Yes.
A bright pink Fiat 500. I swear.
That would go good with your hot
By the
pink
way,
Birkin, Arch.
Can we
something
just say
that I
one
would
thing?
drive.
Can we just say one thing? I just want to say, because Oshin has been saying this, the community is better when we're all working together. You know what I mean? We should all be working with each other and raising each other up. So Oshin, to you, man, props to you. And Archie, I love you, buddy. I love you, man.
I love you.
Who
I
would
love
ever
you
think
too.
a sponsored fridge would bring the community together?
Right, a sponsored fridge.
Listen,
Always
do this
remember.
now.
Yes,
I'll do
please.
this now.
Thank
It's
you.
up tomorrow then. I'll wire it now.
100%.
Tear him down. Oh, Arch,
It
can you tear
100%
down
won't
the
be up
other
tomorrow.
advertisements right now? I'll put you full
Arch,
screen.
start printing the Pride and Pinion logo.
Yeah.
Start printing.
I'll go to Office Works. You send it to me now. I'll go to Office Works and put it up because I can size it.
Do you need him to email you a logo or what?
Oh, he can. Yes, he can. Email me, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Same address for the PayPal, same address for this. And
It's
I tell you
Archie-
now.
It's Archie Luxury.
Yep, 72. That's my birth year.
72
at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Do you want to go through the super chats?
Yeah, MJT and Nico, just be aware it may take a few weeks for advertisement to go up.
Happening
on the fridge.
today.
It'll be up. It's an
We're
express
gonna get
one.
it. It's expedited. John Gold, Tim, the writers of the script deserve Academy Award for this script. YouTube Gold.
Guys, think of it, guys.
Oh, I missed
Get
a
a
whole bunch of
refund?
stuff.
Get a refund? Or what do I do?
Ooh, friend, to a friend, because I don't want to lose 3%. Go to a friend. Come on.
All right, I'll do.
Toyota Mo, both men get things off their chest. They hashed out like men. Arch, I love you. Paul Thorpe definitely deserves an apology. We got
Arch, you have
that.
to make a dedicated video for Paul Thorpe. I think
Yes.
you got to eat the
Yes.
shit sandwich. You did it for Team PG.
Yeah.
You got to do
And
it for Paul
Nico.
Thorpe.
For Nico as well.
Think of it, guys. Tomorrow. Look at that.
There we go.
Look at that.
Ka-ching.
You're a good man, Nico. You are.
Watches
a good man.
24. Nico, Arch
All right,
needs
Nico,
a Pepsi.
Nico's
Can we get him
super
on the cover?
solid. Guys, think of it. Tomorrow, we're in a new reality here.
Yeah.
All the big YouTubers, not that I'm a big one, but whatever, half big. Everybody's cool.
Right.
Think about that. A new reality.
Holy fuck.
Arch, there's only one road. There's only one road. Arch, you have to do us a favor. Rip down all the advertisements right now. Give us some entertainment, Arch. You got to rip them all down.
Yeah, all off.
Right,
Yeah,
rip it all off right now.
I got to actually give a few little refunds there. I've got to cut them off carefully. But let me say this. I got to tell you, in all honesty, we can do anything you want there. Money is my motivator. Okay, I wanna have
Rip
a
the
third or
fucking
fourth
shit
hand.
off the fucking.
Rip it off, Arch. We want to see
Create a
you rip
full
off the fucking
$1,000 gotta
advertisement.
rip it off.
Let's see it.
Rip off the fucking advertisement.
see it.
Okay? Let's do it.
You got the whole fridge. Let's see it.
That's my blade, by the way.
There we go.
It's
Be
a
careful around Arch.
Don't cut yourself.
Esslinger blade.
Arch, you got to rip it off for calling him a rip-off. So there you go.
I gotta do some refunds.
Uba Chihuila says, like I said, AC3 ups your game, boys. Ema Nico Archer was gonna give the fridge to Tempe's gentleman for $500. He pleased you. Well, we got all the sides. We got the front, back. I think.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, you got to give him
the
everything.
whole
Arch.
fridge.
You gotta
Yeah,
give him
not just the front. Toyota Mo, $5. Perth. Ooh, looks like you jumped the ship a little bit too early. Bye. Well, if Archie makes an apology video to Perth, it's gonna be it's all gonna be fixed up.
That's not gonna happen. Tim, you're living on Fantasy Island again.
I mean, Perth sent thousands of dollars worth of whiskey. I think for whiskey, Arch will do it. Come on, let's be realistic. Claude C, $5. Arch, which dealer do we go to in Ireland? Nico,
Nico, you know you got to make him do that, right? Like the JJ, like when he does David SW. You got to.
Who do I recommend?
Who do I recommend in North Ireland?
Right.
NicoLeonard. Oh, there goes my ad.
It's fucking
worth the
4:30 in the
sacrifice,
morning. It is a joke, mate.
There goes mine. There goes mine.
There goes mine. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just rip it off. Rip it off, caveman style, Arch.
He just wants to save it so he remembers
Look at that.
who to refund.
He's keeping it all intact.
No refunds. No, I'm just kidding.
Muhammad Ali, £5. Oshin for the Nobel Peace Prize.
There we go.
Oh, the side's gone too. Oh, this is no wonder why it
Everything.
charges
He's
down.
getting everything.
Yeah, everything.
Archie, you know you could have just pasted it on top of it, but it's okay. It's the
Wrong
entertainment.
verb. $2 next stream. Archie and the Urban Gentry makeup. I'm working on it. For real. I'm working on it.
That's a
Fourth
lot.
luxury, $2. In the words of Kevin
Garnett.
Kevin Garnett, Dr. Rivers. What is that? Umbutu.
I don't know. What
I think anything is possible is probably a much better slogan. You know, when he wins the finals and he yells out, "Anything is possible."
Anything is possible, guys. Who do you recommend? Pride and Pinion. Pride
right,
and
guys.
Pinion.
Look at
Pride
that.
and Pinion.
Look at
Trump
that.
supporter? Are you a Trump supporter, Sir Nico?
No comment, mate. No comment.
No comment.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
Tim. Let's get back to the
It's
back to
actually-
the full view.
this is good for me, because well,
Yeah, Tim is unemployed now, guys. Tim is
I'm
full time on
unemployed,
the tubes now.
I think we can actually wait. We can do it like this. Sorry about that. Here we go.
That's it,
There we
that's
go.
an empty fridge.
Oh,
there we go.
That's the fridge.
Thank you so much.
Now, quick, press the refund button.
We got MJT. It is just me, or was the length of this agreement missing? Nico didn't hold your breath for it. Don't hold your breath for answers. How long? How long is that? 6 months? 6 months?
6 months.
Is that fair?
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
6 months, and then we'll do it again.
That's good.
6
That's
months.
great. That's
Then
how
we'll do
long
it
my
again.
sticker was.
That's actually a pretty good deal because usually he charges for 3 months, so you got double the length.
Yeah.
Even though he was
Yeah,
going to
that's
charge.
okay.
It's a gesture of
Right.
good faith. Gesture of good faith.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, it was a pretty
Gesture
good
of
deal.
good faith.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But you see
Guys.
this? You see this?
Amazing. No more bollocks.
No more
No
balls.
more bollocks. Yeah.
Bollocks. You know what bollocks is?
Bullshit.
This is a charity of a good friend of mine for against nuts cancer.
Ooh.
Yes.
Testicular cancer.
Yes, that was I can't pronounce that.
Yes. Ooh,
Wow.
that's a nasty one.
So have a look at that.
Wow.
Okay.
We'll make sure to check.
Bollocks.
You know what, Tim?
Yes.
We should do a charity live stream one
Yes.
day. We should. And you
Yeah.
know what we'll do? We'll do it that charity bollocks.
If we
Could we
can.
do that?
Yeah.
Nico, what's
Yeah.
do they have a website? What's their website? I'm not
Bollocks.
joking.
I know it's a good idea.
Bollocks.
It's a good idea.
I'm being serious.
I gotta tell you, testicular cancer is.
And
a
we're not
real
like
bummer,
timepiece
but-
gentlemen. We're not going to use charity for views and for
No.
forgiveness. Just saying,
That's
just
right.
throwing it out there.
Done.
Yeah.
Now, from every live stream that I do, the last 10 minutes, all the donations go to a local doghouse sanctuary here.
Oh, that's
Um,
nice. That's nice.
That is that's shit that I find very important for me
You
as
know,
well.
when I travel, I always give the shampoos and the soaps away to people on the street. You know that? I help the people out. Juice, shampoos, and if I've got an extra breakfast, I'll bring somebody in who can't afford a breakfast.
Tim, I'm just going to pull up the charity. I just want to know if it's this. This way I'll save it. Hold on.
MJT. Oh, we got this.
Oh,
We
we
did
did
this
that
already.
one. We did that one.
Check it out.
Cool Chris Cali, just because you're still going live. Wow.
I got it
thank you
pulled
so
up,
much.
Tim. I got it pulled
It's a
up.
long one.
Tim's the live stream champion today, about 7 hours deep.
Is that it?
Go.
No, I'll show you.
Shit.
Ah,
I think it's BAL.
Oh, ball.
So it's you can find it on Instagram.
Okay, what's the Instagram handle?
There we go.
Complicated.
Here we
Oh,
go.
it's
See that,
semicolon. Semicolon.
It's ball
It's
colon
ball,
X.
colon X.
It's a colon. It's not a semicolon. It's a
A
colon.
colon. Okay.
Colon X.
See, I'm not good
Teach
with
you guys
those.
your grammar over here. You know what I'm saying?
BALL
See-
semicolon X.
Have you
Why
seen
don't I
those
see-
ads? Seen
Or
those ads
colon.
for the lawnmower? Would you? Have any
Why
of
don't I
you
see
guys
this?
bought one of those?
Oh, the ball trimmer thing, the lawnmower.
Yeah.
It's called.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I like natural bush. You know.
Oh, Archie.
Hey,
You know what happened?
There's nothing better than a fucking wet, hairy vagina. There's nothing better than that.
It
Swear.
is, you know. It is. Untrimmed. It's very nice, you know.
Arch, you don't want to use the lawnmower, Arch?
Why can I not find it?
Lawnmower 3000.
Come on.
Maybe go to Instagram through Instagram.
Nico, go to
Yes.
bed. Go to bed.
Go to bed. Look at this.
What is
Nico's,
that?
he's a marketing genius. See, this is the marketing
Pride-
genius.
Pride and opinion.
He's got his
Okay.
enemies eating
Wow.
out of his
Oh, look at
hand.
that.
He's got his
Look at that.
enemies eating out of his hand. That is marketing genius.
Watch. Oh, my back! I fucked
Oh.
my back.
Tim, I can't find it. I'm sorry. I actually.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. You can always send donations to ArchieLuxury72.com. I've got a museum where I look after unloved luxury. The Vault. Pride and Pinion. Look at this. Wow, man.
Can we buy those packs? Can we buy those packs off your website? You know those
No. This is we were just tested out with a few things, etc.
Yeah. You should sell those. You should sell those. You should sell them. I would buy one. I'll buy one.
Yeah.
I will get something. Like there's a new. We started God Tier, and you'll see about that very soon, which is incredible. And we're gonna do something with Bread and Pinion as well, but I don't want it to commercialize, if you know what I mean. I want to stay with the core. We sell watches, and that's the key, if you know what I mean.
By the way, can we do a quick wristwatch check around the panel? What's everyone wearing?
Yep.
What are we wearing tonight, guys? This is what it's all about, guys.
Richard Mille can buy the whole lot.
Guys.
Look at this.
I love it. This is what it's all about.
Old Faithful.
Look, I'm the least expensive watch here. Who's got the least expensive? That's me. I win. The wooden spoon.
Seedwell 43. You see Seedwell 43 there.
Look at that.
This is a RM11 01. This is actually limited edition Le Mans version. There's 150 of these ever produced, and it's absolutely fucking dog shite. And that's what it is.
Tell us how you really feel, Jesus. Wait, what's
shit.
wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but
it's an annual calendar chronograph. It's an annual calendar.
Mate.
Yeah. No. I must admit,
no,
it's beautiful.
no, it's
I like
not.
the green.
To be fair, their movements are made by Renault and Poppy, which is now owned by AP. They're literally a think tank for watch movements. I mean, all the big independents came from there. Robert Grubel and Stephen Forsey from Grubel Forsey, Andreas Streller, the Gromfeld brothers. I mean, it's legit. Like they make some serious watches.
I'll tell you one thing, right? This one is better. This movement is better than the RMO, the 1103, 100%. This is a better watch than the 1103.
Wow.
Nice.
But I'm not a big Richard Mille fan, to be honest. You know what? It sells. That's the point. And there's one thing I'll never sell in my life, ever. We all know what it is. And
the God's here.
Fuck
the /R, the /1R.
No.
Tim, I talked to Bear. He wants to know if you can unblock him.
Of course, Hublot and the /1R I do not sell. That one is staying with me till I die.
The infamous 1R. That was from the live stream, no?
The 5712 1R.
You showed that on that live stream, right? That was the first time you showed that?
Yeah.
Wait, you're not selling that? You're keeping it?
Yeah. That's good. It's as long as I can keep it, because of course the business goes first. But
Nico, is that a piece unique? What can you tell us the backstory? What makes that super special?
It is a piece unique.
Whew! From Paddock, guys. From Paddock. So yeah.
So
mind you, don't get too excited. Saddam Hussein got a whole batch of dials painted by them in the 70s. They're not. Don't forget that. And they did a whole batch for the Catholic Church, and you know how that ended.
Sure.
But Richard Mille, not a fan.
No. Wow.
You know what?
Are there people that rich in Ireland to buy this?
No. There are people that can afford it, but I have never sold a Richard Mille in Belfast. Yeah, it once in Belfast, but that was that wasn't a chronograph, like.
Because they kind of. I know a dealer in Australia who sold a few. He said at now he wouldn't touch it because he'd never.
They're
buy
dangerous as fuck. Like you lose money as fuck, so you need to be in it quite well.
Careful.
And I am in this watch quite well, which means that I hopefully don't lose money. But that's the risk. That's part of the game. You see what I mean? That's why I said to Marco, like, you need the watch game as a dealer is so tough, and you lose sometimes money where you're like, that's a year's salary that we lost. But you have to do that.
It's not all Ferrari and Lamborghinis and $17,000.
And by the way, that Ferrari is leased, so it's very simple. It's also tax rebate, so it's just clever thinking. It's not that you can afford randomly a fucking Ferrari, like.
Right. Yeah, but still, I mean, I go for finance. They won't give me a $2,000 MasterCard. Okay?
Yeah,
It's pretty good to get a lease on a Ferrari. I mean, that means the bank trusts you with $500,000. That's pretty good.
yeah, but there's difference. This is also marketing, like, in a way, if you know what I mean. It's also the lifestyle. It's a bit defined. Like, I'm not very much. I don't share lifestyle on YouTube. Like, we've done. I have 3 day in a life videos, right? 3, and I have not posted any of them, right?
No, I understand.
Because I've seen what Anthony went through, and that is not pretty. Like, and he struggled with a lot, right? And say what you want about Anthony, but he has his heart on his sleeve, and maybe his motives are right, his motives are good, right? Yeah. And he just translated it wrong. And listen,
I think he is a bit between you and me. I'm not going to call him names because you gave me money. I'm in a great mood. I mean,
yeah, behave.
But I think he is a bit up himself. You know, like he's kind of. He's a bit not like he's just.
Yeah, but
he's kind
sometimes
of full of his own shit. You listen to his video. He said he's going to become the next Hollywood movie star. He's going to sell it to Netflix.
No one else will say that. So no one else will say that.
You got to dream. You have to dream. You got to dream.
Yeah, exactly. Okay? People that think that they can actually change the world are the people that are crazy enough to actually think that they can change the world are the people that actually are able to change the world. That's a saying from Steve Jobs, I believe.
Yeah. And but he is a bit egotistical. A lot of flexing. It's a lot of.
Yeah, but that's part of the lifestyle. You see, that's part of the. He wouldn't have the following and the.
But Nico, don't you find it dangerous? He's influencing people, right, with this kind of fake lifestyle. When you just said watch dealing is not as easy as most people make it out to be, right? I mean, he's influencing. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a negative influence on young kids, especially impressionable kids who are easy to influence that are likely watching his content.
I agree what you're saying, but an easy life, right? Easy life doesn't exist, right? Yeah. And it's good that he gets people motivated to do the watch trade, right? I just want people to be passionate about watches, and people that are they get more passionate about it, and that the snobbiness is gone. So in a way, it's good. But in another way, it is like life isn't easy, mate. And everyone's life is fucked sometimes, and it is what it is, right? The only people that make it in the watch dealing or in the trade are the people that are versatile enough to handle that shit. I have been on the verge of bankruptcy more than 4 times in my life, right? In the watch trading business, and that's a scary one. That you need to make a choice. Am I paying the rent, or am I paying my debt, or paying debts? Like sleepless nights, mate. And then you still work 20 hours a day without exception to do, or you make a loss on a watch, and you can't really afford that loss. And all of a sudden you've built up your stock and it drops back because you make a loss on a different watch. It's a fucking tough game, but it is as well. And really, if you do it right, it can be very lucrative, right? But if you really go through the hell and back, then it's lucrative, right?
Okay, guys, let me just catch up some stuff here. Claude C says kudos to the scriptwriter. Next season starts when? Yeah, this is kind of a season finale, I guess, here. Sean W. Hail Don Pluta. Marco, did you get new studio?
Yeah, I got a new studio, guys, with the Archie. Thanks to Toyota Mo. My man, the main troll, Toyota Mo. We love you.
In-house troll. MJT, $8. Archie, you speak in money. Imagine now if this stream was on your channel. Now, somehow, please find a way to end this stream without spiking it up.
Tim, can you do me a favor? Bud the Stud.
Yeah, I did see it. I did.
Please pull that up.
Yeah, I'm sorry to Bud the Stud. Here we go. If Tim was reading my super chats, I would ask Nico where my money is from Timepiece Gentleman. If he's such a come-through guy, and how is he existing?
And also he's extinguishing his VIPs.
Yeah, extinguishing.
And lest we forget, also, Bud told us a really nasty story. They sold him an AP with a scratch on the bezel and never advertised it. Right. He reached out to them. They ghosted him for months on end. He got lucky. They discontinued that model, so he flipped it. ended up flipping it for a profit. But they have very unsavory business practices.
Let's not talk about those details, please, because you put me in a bad position as well. Because
I'm sorry.
There's no need for that. Next to that, people talk, right? I'm not saying it didn't happen, but now you put me in a bad position as well.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think. Look, you're not
There's
responsible.
always two sides to the story. I mean, there's always two
There's
sides.
always two sides to the story.
But you're not responsible for the timepiece gentleman.
Should have bought that fridge space a long time ago.
Would have made my life a whole lot.
And kudos to Nico. Kudos to Nico for doing that, man.
Look,
you are
a good sport. You're definitely a good sport.
Appreciate that.
Bubba
What do you
Hotep
think of my new watch?
$5. Archie and
God's
Nico
here. God's
make
here.
peace. Next
Lego
project
one?
with Tim Wright live stream. The Middle East.
Middle East.
Oh my god! I'm just so glad that this turned
Archie,
out.
what time is it? Because it's daylight.
It's fuck off o'clock. That's what it is. It's fuck off
I think
o'clock.
it is, guys.
I'm going to fucking bed.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
pack
guys,
of
I tell you what, guys.
all of you.
I've had my wind up orders. I better go there before I fake this up. See you later, guys. I love you, Nico.
Hey, the
You're
fridge
the
is full
greatest.
tomorrow, mate.
You are the
you gotta
greatest. Send me
get
the
the fridge.
artwork. Send me the artwork. Can you send it through in the morning? You get a couple out.
Oh,
Just
I'll
send
get
it to
that
me. JJ, I love you. Nico, I love you especially. Tim, I love you. Oshin, I always love you. And of course, Marco, we love you. Don't ever be upset there. It's all good.
I love you.
At
Archie.
the end of the day.
Apologize to Paul. Apologize to Paul Thorpe, please.
Yes, please.
And by the way,
shit
Paul,
sandwich. Eat the sitch.
Paul,
Send him,
I gotta-
just send him an email.
Make a
Just send him an email.
vid.
I'll actually, yeah, I will. I will.
It was a tough night for him. It was a very tough night.
Look, I think he did ask the questions. Look, he's not an experienced interviewer, okay?
Exactly. He's not
you know,
David
it's-
Frost.
and he's trying to. He's got allegiances to. He's got allegiances to Anthony because Anthony's his friend. He's also got allegiances to the community. He had.
It's not that. He just had a lot of pressure on him, and he
all this
had a
microphone
tough
is-
night. That's all. His microphone was
Microphone.
fucked
I've
up.
had microphones fake up all the
Just
time.
about,
believe
yeah,
you
he
me.
had a rough time.
know.
I didn't think the interview was very good either, but I didn't want to kick him.
But you
when
know,
he
it's
was
ratings
down.
gold. But you know what I mean. I'm a
Sure,
business.
sure,
you know,
sure,
you
sure.
know. So
All of that.
no hard feelings.
Yeah.
And by the way, Nico, you haven't put on weight. I was just teasing you.
I have put on weight. Total 20 kilos.
That's the boy. The boy.
Look, we are, you know, at the end of the day, we're buyers, they're sellers. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? We're buyers, they're sellers.
Tim, can you check your WhatsApp very quick?
See you later, guys. I gotta go.
Later,
before I
Arch.
fight this
See you,
one up.
Archie. Good God. Having Archie on, it's like a fucking dog rolling around a fucking China store or something.
Whew,
It's
I think
fucking
I need
nuts.
another cigar. Oh shit! I think I
know.
need another one.
I'm gonna fucking get some kip, lads.
Tim missed the GMT.
lovely
Said you
to-
missed his
guys,
last
let me
Lovely to
just-
meet you, Nico.
Let me just get
sound. Sound is a pound, man. As I thought. As I
Proper
suspected.
fucking pint.
I'm sorry. Let me just get this super chat. MJT, I look forward to Nico joining AC3 live streams to the unveiling of the fridge. That will be a massive show. Super
cool.
chats, heaven, big boy. Drew M says, not sure what Marco means when he says Anthony lives fake lifestyle. It was real,
never
all
said
paid via business expenses. Story sell in marketing.
No. I'm saying
Drew is right, ladies and gentlemen.
But I'm saying he's showing a lifestyle, right? That's unrealistic for most watch dealers.
Yeah. But
Right,
that's kind of
and-
what people want to see.
right.
People want to see the unrealistic stuff.
I get it,
Yeah,
but
people don't want to watch
Doesn't
the
mean-
boring shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's not unsavory. At
Yeah,
the
they
end
don't
of
want to see behind the scenes of Tim Wright.
Right.
Guys, watch out for
Toyota
timepiece traders.
Cross here.
Timepiece traders. Those
Yeah.
guys are coming up, man.
Yeah, we could see.
They have Steve will do it on their side. Those guys are going to make Timepiece Gentlemen look like nothing. They're coming up, and they're doing the whole Ferraris and the bling and the flexing and the.
They've been on Roman's gray market before. You know that?
Have
I'm
they?
pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No,
I've seen them before.
Oh, have they? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That will Steve
Yeah,
will
for all
do
their
it.
story
Fucking
probably
4
comes
million
up.
subs guy just fucking plugged their shit and they went up 100,000 subs in one day. That's the future of the watch online world, guys. Watch out for it. I'll just keep making my stupid RT videos and that'll be that. And Nico, keep doing your
Your reactions stuff.
There's a good video coming out on Monday. In 3 weeks there's going to be an absolute bonkers video coming out, then in 2 weeks, 2 or 5 weeks, depending when we're going to place it, then it's madness.
Man. That's cool. I'm just a one-man operation over here, so it's a different kind of thing. But lovely meeting you, and
lovely to meet you.
See you 3. Let me see if I can point it the right way. You fellas, God bless you all.
Love you, Archie.
Thank you.
Have a good night, fellas.
You too. Sleep. Have a good morning.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking 10 to 6. I'm gonna get woken up by the bells in about an hour. The bells of the fucking salute are gonna start hitting me now. So I got
my alarm goes in effectively 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Oh Jesus! There you go.
Good
yeah, that's it. Yeah, 7 a.m. That's when they start hitting here. Fuck me, Dad. All right, fellas. Have a
Cheers.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Take care. And Toyota Mo says, "Is Archie's fridge God tier?"
Yes, that is proper God. Like not yet, but we need to. We're gonna make it God tier.
Very nice. Mossy says, "Can I have a link?" I'm just
Tim. Let's wrap this puppy up.
Yeah, let's wrap this show up, guys.
2 hours 45. Let's wrap it up.
Nico needs to get some sleep, and
yeah,
it's been a long day. You know?
It's crazy, man.
Plus, I'm sure we got
8 hours, more than 8 hours.
We got to bother him for a few minutes in the after show.
Stud
so
Muffin.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. And everyone loves Stud Muffin. Yeah, we love you, man. Mr. Jim T. Tim, you missed my last super chat. I thought I got it.
Oh, you read one of them.
Mr. Jim T, thank you so much. I mean, you're the legend. He was saying everybody should like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the show, please become a member and don't forget to hit the bell icon. That way you will be notified whenever we go live the next time, so that I muck this up. Sorry, I want to apologize to everyone. If I missed your super chat, I'm sorry. It's just it's
been a crazy day.
It's absolute insanity. I'm trying to give everyone time to speak and not interrupt. And then if they talk long enough, the chat gets deleted. Brian BK, $5. Good evening, gents. What have I missed? So everyone's having a good night and getting along. Yeah, man, it's.
Come on, Tim, knock these out. Let's go, buddy.
Jeez.
Power through these, man.
Power through.
You know, it's weird. Yeah. Drew M, if Anthony showed what an average watch dealer lifestyle is
True.
No one would watch and subscribe. Exactly. I mean, guys, you have to make things more beautiful than You go on the Rolex watch website and they look beautiful.
And the last super chat, Tim. And
the last one on her own time. Tim, why on earth would you give this up for hiking? Wowzers. I don't know. There's something wrong with me.
Right,
I mean, after today's stream,
I'm gonna go to my bed. I need sleep.
Go ahead, bro.
My back is fucked. So it was an absolute pleasure, JJ. Lovely to meet you.
You too. Came in a little hot, but I'm glad we ended off well.
Aye, we ended off well. Marco, behave yourself. Don't do things I won't do. Keep on sharing that passion and your knowledge, because that is unbelievable.
Thank you, Nico.
You can nearly eat Tim Musso.
That's an insult to Tim. That's an insult to Tim, guys.
Tim looks a bit like Tim Musso.
We got Tim Marco.
Hold on. Let me turn my sunglasses. There we go.
Oh yeah. Tim, thank you very much for allowing this to happen. Fair play to you. The YouTube journey is an incredible journey, so I hope that you guys will walk the same journey. But sure that will happen, and we'll do something in the future. And now it's time to absolutely go to fucking bed.
Hit the sack.
Wow.